Yes, indeed, we are live. We are back. WrestleMania Night 2, WrestleMania Sunday. Oh my goodness me. You know what it was? So we had the United game earlier on yesterday, I guess, depending on where you are in the world. And I thought, well, okay, I've got to get some sleep. I got to get a bit of a rest in. Got to get a bit of a nap in ahead of WrestleMania this evening. So I did just that. And then I wake up about half an hour, 45 minutes ago. WWE is being sold. An announcement's coming tomorrow. The deal is done. WWE, it's done. 51% is going to UFC parent company Endeavor. Oh my goodness me. So what I thought I'd do is, for the 15 minutes ahead of WrestleMania Night 2, WrestleMania Sunday, is talk about this massive news story that, again, is the talk of WWE, the talk of the pro wrestling world, ahead of one of, if not the biggest night of the year as well. So the story came from Alex Sherman from CNBC, who broke this story that Vince McMahon's WWE is in advanced talks to be sold to Ari Emanuel's Endeavor Group, the parent company of UFC, according to people familiar with the matter. Now, a deal could be announced as soon as Monday, that being, again, today. Most likely, it could even happen right after WrestleMania goes off the air. We could see something in the post-show press conference that says WWE's been sold. Now, UFC and WWE are expected to form a new publicly traded company as part of the agreement, according to the people who declined to be named due to the confidential nature of the discussions. Now, Endeavor is slated to own 51% of the new combat sports and entertainment company, while WWE shareholders would get 49%, according to the people. So we're kind of looking at a situation a bit similar to sort of Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Manchester United, whereby the people or Endeavor are coming in and buying the majority share. Therefore, they're going to have the majority shareholding and own WWE, and they're going to then merge this company with UFC, and it's going to be this combat sports entertainment company. Now, as I mentioned, then WWE shareholders would get the remaining 49%. The Endeavor deal gives WWE an enterprise value of $9.3 billion, they said. Now, Emanuel is expected to act as chief executive as both Endeavor and this new company. McMahon, there's been a lot of discussion as now about Vince McMahon's future. Vince McMahon, as part of this new deal, is sticking around with WWE. He's expected to be executive chairman of the company, whereas Emanuel is expected to be the chief executive, whilst Endeavor president Mark Shapiro will also work in the same role at the new company. So we're going to have two executive chairmen, or we're going to have a president, an executive chairman, and a chief executive. Dana White is going to remain as the president of UFC, while WWE CEO Nick Khan will serve as the president of the wrestling business. Again, the development comes as WrestleMania's happening, like right now. But this deal will effectively end WWE's decades-old status as a family-run business. Of course, McMahon's father founded WWE in its original incarnation during the middle of the 20th century. McMahon is the controlling shareholder of the company. He bought the company from his father in 1982. But as of right now, again, nothing is confirmed, but it's basically it's happening. This deal to have a merger with UFC and be owned by Endeavor, it's happening. And now, as I mentioned, massive story. And as of right now, no confirmation from WWE side of things or Endeavor side of things. It's fascinating considering that when Endeavor had their quarterly earnings call just a few weeks ago, we did a story here on the channel that they said, Ari Emanuel said at the time, we don't want to add any more debt. You know, they'd already done quite a few acquisitions recently and they didn't want to add any more debt. Well, they were lying, because they're adding a significant amount of debt because they're purchasing the majority shareholding of WWE. Now, Sean Ross Sapp, Fightful Select, has provided some more details on this, saying WWE is selling to Endeavor. CNBC has reported this would have WWE and UFC under the same umbrella. The report states that Endeavor would own 51% of the company, giving them the majority share, while WWE shareholders would get 49% as they start a new publicly traded company. Fightful has reached out to WWE officially, and they haven't heard back, but they have spoken to tons of talent and staff, according ahead of WrestleMania Sunday. Thus far, they haven't been briefed, but many were told that the sales process was ongoing and moving along well. There was a buzz this week among several in WWE that a deal was being finalized with a non-Saudi buyer. Of course, that comes after the rumors that the Saudi PIF had purchased WWE late last year. WWE had told Fightful they'd be hosting likely suitors in Los Angeles for WrestleMania, but Fightful learned the deal was in motion well ahead of that. It was also in motion when Vince McMahon nailed down a 2-year employment contract with WWE, and it all starts to make sense. The reason why Vince McMahon nailed that 2-year employment contract, which again was retrospectively added just this week in an SEC filing, that Vince McMahon had been back 2 years with an employment company. Most likely it was per an agreement or per the conditions of this takeover agreement. When Endeavor acquired UFC in 2016, they looked to retain Dana White in a head role, although he had many more years leading to the charge ahead of him than Vince McMahon does. Those close to McMahon claim he was adamant to them he was returning to oversee either a sale or rights fees negotiations, or possibly even both. WWE Creative claims they have not interacted with McMahon since his departure last summer, or since he forced his way back into the company late December, early January. However, several talent have had concerns he's getting more involved. This is the key aspect in all of this. You might have heard the stories yesterday that Vince McMahon, he was backstage at WWE. He had his own office at WrestleMania, and he was talking over headsets. He was giving feedback for the first time since he retired. Now that WWE is being sold to Endeavor, and Endeavor want to keep him around as executive chairman, we could start to see Vince McMahon really assume all of the power he had previously, and a key aspect of that is when it comes to creative. Again, he was backstage at both SmackDown and WrestleMania this week giving input. Those that Fightful spoke to with knowledge of the situation say Vince McMahon would have had protections to either keep him around in some capacity or have a healthy severance clause in the event he were quickly canned by Endeavor. But this all feels very calculated by McMahon, doesn't it? He is retrospectively given an employment contract that's filed with the SEC. Suddenly, he's showing up backstage at WWE events. Suddenly, he's on headsets. Suddenly, he's giving input. Suddenly, he's got an office. Then WWE gets sold, and suddenly, he's executive chairman once again in this new company, and suddenly, his influence grows in WWE. So it's big news. Again, these are all kind of this is the scuttlebutt, all this kind of stuff. But it's massive. It's massive news. And realistically, what we're looking at is the last WrestleMania of this current era of WWE. The Endeavor era is very much upon us. You know, that's what we're looking at. So it's huge, really, really huge news. Be sure to smash a like on the like button, guys, and be sure to subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. I'm sure more people will filing as we get closer to WrestleMania starting. We're just about 7 minutes away. Let's see some of the comments we've got here. One of our members, Dan Amazing. Remember, you can join the WN365 roster by clicking that join button, or it's the pinned comment in the live chat too. We'll move that up there. Saying, I watch UFC sparingly, but which company makes more money, do you think, out of UFC and WWE? That would be WWE, I would think, makes more money. Although UFC, what was the purchase price of UFC? But I would think WWE makes more money than UFC. Mark says, KG sleeping Owen, let him join the stream. I believe, I could be wrong, I don't think KG's in the country at the moment. So it might be quite challenging for him to join the stream. Roger says, hope you're doing well, Owen. It's going to be another awesome night. Indeed, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well, Roger. Again, I'm licking my wounds after the football earlier today. It must be said, I don't know how I used to do it when I was younger. Like you stay up late and then everything's normal the next day. The challenging thing now with 2 nights of WrestleMania is you can stay up late one night, but then when you have to do it the next one, you have to I have to go into a full-on process of I need to go and have a nap. I need to have a sleep. I need to, have my energy drink here because it's what you got to do, isn't it? It's tough. It's tough. See what else you guys are saying. Fat Thor says, good day, Owen. Good day, Fat Thor. Really annoyed with our team's performance, but I'm here to forget about that crap show and enjoy some wrestling. Hope Roman goes on 1,000 days as champion with a new Eagle-themed title. Oh. And David says, what's the opener tonight? Well, WWE has just confirmed that indeed the opening match this evening is none other than Brock Lesnar versus Omos. Yes, the David and Goliath kind of a match between Brock Lesnar and Omos is set to open the show this evening. Billy says, I have a feeling Triple H will lose his creative control and Vince McMahon is 100% in charge as of tomorrow. Look, I don't know if it could be considered as 100% in charge, but I think the idea of Triple H maybe having the autonomy he had in his role as chief content officer, I think may wane as of tomorrow. I tend to agree with that. I would say expect anything. Expect anything now, because this is a really fascinating one, because again, it's kind of snuck up on people, really, this story, the Endeavor purchase of WWE, because CNBC just broke it like WWE's being sold. We knew that the sales process was ongoing, but it's fascinating the comparison between both of these. If you compare it to the WWE, the Manchester United sales process, and you compare it to how protracted that is and how elongated that is, and the Reign Group's involved in both, right? The Reign Group is the firm facilitating the sale of WWE, and they're also facilitating the sale of Manchester United. On the Manchester United side of things, you've got several rounds of takeover bids, you've got meetings with prospective buyers, you've got prices not being high enough, you've got this, you've got that, you've got that. From the WWE sort of thing, we didn't really hear that much about it. You know, we heard occasionally Nick Khan would do a couple of interviews here and there. We heard CNBC basically saying, we're not interested. We heard Endeavor say, well, we're not really interested. And then next thing you know, April 2nd, April 3rd, bang, it's just, yeah, they've been sold. They've basically been sold. Expect an announcement tomorrow. That's how quickly this has happened. And make no mistake, given how the media landscape works, when you've got CNBC and they say people close to the matter saying that expect an announcement tomorrow, that means they've been told by either WWE or Endeavor an announcement's coming tomorrow that we've purchased WWE, or an announcement's coming tomorrow that there is this new publicly traded company. And they'll probably do the filing and the paperwork to announce that new publicly traded company. That'll be tomorrow. And UFC and WWE officially living under the same umbrella. I mean, you would think there's going to be a huge amount of crossover there, which, you guys, I guess if you're a fan of both, is somewhat exciting. But on the face of things, as a consumer, probably not a lot will change, honestly, because if you're a fan of UFC, when Endeavor purchased UFC, not really all that much changed on the face of it. You know, there wasn't really any of these radical changes. But what you might see, and some people have pointed this out, is that in the United States in particular, they could go back, WWE, to a pay-per-view model, or they could go back to, or they could adopt a similar model to what UFC have with ESPN Plus, where you have to really start to pay for these premium live events, which would suck. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see indeed what happens, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens when it comes to the media rights negotiations as well. I mean, let me know what you think in the live chat. We'll get your comments up on the screen when it comes to Endeavor. How do you feel about Endeavor purchasing WWE? And it's, again, the majority of WWE becoming the majority shareholder, creating a publicly traded company with UFC. Are you excited? Are you apprehensive? Are you a bit like me, where you go, I want more details first before I kind of judge this one? Because that's really where I'm at the moment, honestly. I'm at the feeling of, okay, where is this going? Where is this going? What does this mean for Vince McMahon? What does this mean for the creative product? All that kind of stuff. I'm interested with that. But look, anyway, WrestleMania Night 2 has crept up upon us. We are 60 seconds away from it beginning, as I mentioned. We are going to be starting with Brock Lesnar versus Omos. And let's go. And also as well, with all of this, Who is going to be the first world champion of the Endeavor era of WWE? Is it going to be Roman Reigns still as the undisputed Universal Champion? Is it going to be Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare? Let's see what you guys are saying. Billy says, Owen, I wonder what happens to contracts. I hear Endeavor doesn't pay like WWE on the big contracts. Well, UFC at the moment doesn't pay its fighters basically anything, but that's been the case for a while. That's why Brock Lesnar, when he was going to go back and fight Daniel Cormier in 2018, that's why it didn't work out in the end, because basically he had some negotiations. He went, you pay what now? Well, I'm not going to go back. I'll stick with WWE. I know they pay. So again, I don't know if that's an Endeavor thing. I don't know if that's just a UFC thing. I'm not sure. But that's interesting. Sonny says, bring back pay-per-views, please. They are awful because they're only worth £10. I don't know. I mean, I thought last night was pretty damn good, it must be said. Fat Thor says, yep, need more details. Mike says, as long as Triple H is in creative and premium live events stay on Peacock, it will be okay. I think that's the key thing. You notice as well, as WrestleMania starts, we spoke about this last night in the signature open that they've got now with Roman Reigns' Acknowledge Me. Who does that replace? Ric Flair's Woo. Oh yeah. America the Beautiful being sung. There's a lot of American flags. It's Jimmy Allen. Again, America the Beautiful, because Vince McMahon doesn't like the national anthem. That's like me over there, being like opening the show with just a different song. I'm going to sing Rule Britannia. Why? Don't really like God Save the King, so I'm not gonna do it. But one thing's to be said as well, guys, is that if this evening is, anywhere near the quality of yesterday, this could be an all-timer when it comes to WrestleManias. This could be one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time. If they hit the level that they did last night, this could be pretty damn special. So I did say that I felt that night 2 wasn't as strong as night 1, but obviously we could have some big moments here. Harry says, Owen, how did you do the old 7-hour WrestleManias? Well, I wasn't a content creator at that point, so I didn't have to do those ones super live. What was my first one that I actually did? The first WrestleMania watch along I did was for my YouTube channel was WrestleMania 37. So, and that was 2 nights. So this is my third one. But the old ones, they just used to drag on forever, didn't they? If they went back to pay-per-view, I would love to have the hard and fast. They have to be off the air at a certain time. I remember WrestleMania used to be 4 hours. A hard 4 as well, and it was much more watchable. Because when you're on pay-per-view, you pay for your pay-per-view time. You have to be off the air by a certain time. But when you've got the this model where you're on your own network, you've got as much time as you want. But here we go, WrestleMania Night 2. Be sure to click a like on the like button, guys. Actually, I should get up the subscriber count. I feel like we're close to quite a big round number. We are at... Well, there you go. We are only 10 subscribers away from 10,500. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. 10 subscribers away from 10,500. Oh, this could be a special evening. This could be special. Just seeing some of the highlights from yesterday. Dominic Mysterio coming out in shackles. Rhea Ripley. Fat Thor says, Brock versus Omos, Edge versus Bálor, the ladies 4-way tag battle. Not at all looking forward to these. Day 1 is going to outdo Day 2, and only the IC title match and Roman are interesting for me. I kind of agree, to be honest with you, but there were a couple of matches yesterday that surprised me with their quality in terms of, that men's showcase match absolutely blew me away yesterday. Absolutely blew me away. So, I hope that we kind of get a couple of surprises here this evening. But we've got, Kevin Hart, Bobby Lashley, curiously involved in that cold open. What's he going to be doing this evening? But to be honest, I suppose as well, look, this tonight, WrestleMania Night 2, WrestleMania Sunday, it's all about Cody Rhodes, isn't it? It's all about the Cody Rhodes Roman Reigns storyline. It's all about that. That's the key. That's the key thing involved in all of this. Are we going to have a new world champion? Are we going to have separate world championship titles? That's the key thing. Here we go. WrestleMania Night 2 is upon us. It must be said as well, isn't it? We were saying this yesterday, weren't we? That obviously, it's same as yesterday. You start off the show, it's light in Los Angeles or Inglewood, where the stadium is. But once the sun sets and it starts to get into darkness, it's a heck of a look inside that stadium. Absolute heck of a look. It's gorgeous. So it looks like we're kicking off WrestleMania Night 2 with The Miz, same as we did for WrestleMania Night 1. It's Snoop Dogg. I feel like I'm in Groundhog Day. Where's Bill Murray? We're getting the same thing over and over again. With his WWE Championship. The Snoop Dogg WWE Championship is actually gorgeous. If that was the current WWE title, I'd be like, you know what? It's better than the Universal title. And the blue bout. They're back to kick off a stack show on night 2. I wonder if The Miz will have another match. The Miz says we've got a new SmackDown Women's Champion in Rhea Ripley. New tag team champions in Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Three titles are on the line this evening. Look at what Snoop's wearing as well. He's got his custom WWE Championship printed on his jumper that he's wearing. Fire it up, bait. Here we go. Opening match. I am so morbidly curious to see what happens with this one, because here comes the Nigerian giant. It's Brock Lesnar versus Omos. Are we going to see Brock Lesnar F5 a 7'4", 400-pound giant? My expectations aren't high for this one. Who leaves victorious? Brock Lesnar or Omos? I mean, obviously, look, there's so many rumors and rumblings about Brock Lesnar's WWE future. There's no way, right? Surely there's no way Brock Lesnar's final WWE match, final WrestleMania match comes against Omos at WrestleMania. Surely not. Surely they wouldn't. I don't know. Are we gonna see him hit? What's Corey Graves wearing? My goodness me. Are we going to see, German suplexes? Are we going to see vertical suplexes from Brock Lesnar on Omos? Is it even possible? Also, as well, my concern about Vince McMahon being back. If he's back on headsets, if he starts to interfere in Michael Cole's commentary, I'm going to be furious because Michael Cole's done his best work in his entire 25-year career with WWE in the absence of Vince McMahon in the last 9 months. So if Vince is back with his jet black hair and his pencil mustache and Michael Cole starts having to be essentially the mouthpiece of Vince McMahon again, I'm going to be pissed. Because I want Michael Cole to be himself, you know, for what that guy has committed to WWE, Michael Cole, for 25 years. And he's so underrated, really. You know, it's so difficult to be the guy that follows the guy. He's the guy that followed Jim Ross. And he's an excellent commentator. He really is. But there is the Nigerian Giant as he saunters to the ring, 7'3", over 400 pounds. Brock Lesnar do what Brock Lesnar does. If I'm not in the main event, I'm going on first and then I'm going home. He did it at WrestleMania 35. He's doing it this evening. Remember Brock Lesnar turned down facing off against Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania this year. He was pitched it from a creative point of view. He went, nope, I'll face Omos instead. Which I don't know what that says about Bray. And there he is. A legit giant. 7'3". And let's see what the Beast's got in store. There's no way that Omos wins, right? Surely not. Well, here he comes. Here comes the Beast. Here comes Brock Lesnar. I said I can't lie. I'm expecting a complete car crash of a match. Look at him. Look at his face. Oh, look at the pyro. Look at the pyro. From Minneapolis, Minnesota, by way of Saskatchewan, Canada. Brock Lesnar is just a freak. Brock Lesnar is a freak. Look at him. He's an animal. He's an absolute animal. Brock Lesnar enters the WrestleMania stage for the 12th time. The 12th time he's competing on the grandest stage in them all. People can say what they want about him, saying he doesn't like to do business or he's lazy, this, that, and the other. Brock Lesnar is one of the greatest WWE superstars of all time. He is one of the greatest athletes of all time. Brock Lesnar has conquered WWE. He's conquered UFC. If anyone knows about Endeavor, it's Brock Lesnar. And the Ultimate Fighting Championship, it's the Beast, Brock Lesnar. He would have conquered the NFL had it not for him having a motorcycle accident like a week before. He tried out for the Minnesota Vikings. He got cut at the last minute. He's conquered New Japan Pro Wrestling. He has done it all. The guy is an absolute freak. Getting in the ring, he's already telling the referee to move Omos up. Brock's calling his shot. Look at the size difference between Brock and Omos. He's won the Royal Rumble twice. He's won the Money in the Bank. He's won the King of the Ring. He's had several WrestleMania main events. And here we go. Oh, Brock's just trying to charge him. He's trying to double leg him. Oh, my God. Omos just threw Brock. Woo. Hits the ropes again. Shoulder tackle. He's not moving anywhere. Hits the ropes again. Oh, ducks under. He's going to go for the German. Oh, reverse elbow. Oh, big headbutt. Brock's selling. Brock's selling. You know when Brock's up for it. If he's selling. If Brock starts taking bumps, we got something on. Oh, he just scoop slammed Brock. Look at this. He just froze. This is the thing. Like, he's just thrown Brock Lesnar around there. But that's on Brock. Brock's lifting himself up and throwing himself around. Brock trying to double leg him again. I remember watching an interview of Kurt Angle. And they said, what's the key for working with Brock Lesnar? And they said, make him sell. If you get Brock to start selling, because this is what people forget about Brock, because he only does, the suplexes and the dominating, and he has his match type. Brock Lesnar is an excellent seller. He can bump. Oof. Forearm to the small of the back by Omos. And again, another forearm right to the kidneys. I mean, he's definitely gonna. Oh, it's a bear hug. We're in that territory. We're in bear hug territory, folks. Omos has got the bear hug locked in. Remember when Brock Lesnar defeated Hulk Hogan on an episode of SmackDown via the bear hug? 2002. Absolutely wild. Brock's beating them all. He's beaten Hulk Hogan. He's beaten The Rock. He's beaten John Cena. He's beaten Roman Reigns. He's beaten Kurt Angle. He's done it all. Look at Brock Salin. Look at him limping around the ring. Omos. Oh, and another body slam. I think this is probably the most bumps I've seen Brock take in about 10 years. You have to remember as well, Brock's been back with WWE now for over a decade. He came back on the Raw after WrestleMania in 2012. American Airlines Arena in Miami, Florida. Obviously, he's been on and off a couple of times with a few contract expirations. But that's what Brock does. We've got over 115 people watching, by the way, guys. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes. We're 15 likes away. So if we can get to 50 likes already, that would be amazing. It really does help out these watch-alongs. Obviously, the more likes, it shares the stream out across the YouTube universe. And remember, we're less than 10 subscribers away from... a choke slam by Omos. 1, 2... Oh, and Brock kicks out. We're only three subscribers away from 10,500. 10.5k. So if you haven't already, subscribe bottom right hand corner. See if we can get there. 11 likes away from 50. Oof. Brock whipped into the corner. Omos charges him. Brock moves out the way. Brock's looking. No. German suplex. Kind of. Kind of German suplex by Brock by Omos. He didn't really get off the ground. Do it again. Now that's a proper German. That's a legitimate German suplex that Omos just took. The first one Omos didn't get off the ground. Oh, his back's given away. Can he get a 3? Omos is taking bumps. Third German suplex. Brock's firing up. There's no way he's going to do an F5. He'll try it and then his back will give away. He got him up. Oh my God, he's got him on his shoulder. Yeah, I give away. Well, he can definitely do it. He could definitely do it. He's just proved he can do it. Because I tell you what, you know what's scary? You know what's actually... Oh, he's going to go for it again. He's got him up. No way. F5, he did it. Easy. Of course he could do it. F5. 1, 2, 3. That's it. The match lasted like 7-8 minutes. Brock Lesnar wins. He did it. They kind of missed the F5 because they pulled out with the camera angle. But he F5'd him. I tell you what, the moment he got him up on the shoulders for the first time, you know what's scary is how easy did he get him on his shoulders? Brock Lesnar's an absolute animal. In terms of the match, yeah, it was pretty shit because it was going to be. But did you see how easy he got him on his shoulders? He's over 400 pounds. He's 7'3". He just literally picked him up. I suppose, the compliment you can give is that's as good as it had any business being. I don't think it exceeded expectations. Look at that, F5. Fair play to Omos. He took a proper F5. F5 by Brock Lesnar, a WrestleMania victory. Brock Lesnar is absolutely purple in the face. But, I mean, look, crowd are into it. Crowd are popping. What the crowd wanted, and I think what the viewers at home wanted, and what WWE would want, is the viral clip of Brock Lesnar getting Omos up on the shoulder for the F5. He did that, even though they kind of botched the camera angle. But yeah, it was okay. And there you go. That's the opening match. That's the opening match done. Brock Lesnar defeats Omos via an F5. Omos dominates the majority of the match, working over Brock's back. A couple of suplexes, an F5, game over. And you know what's wild with that? Brock Lesnar just got paid like millions and millions of dollars to do that match. That's why Brock Lesnar is one of the top WWE superstars of all time, because he's the top businessman of all time. He just got paid a ton of money just to do that with Omos. Pick him up, bang. But yeah, for 7 minutes work, I mean, I wish I had that kind of minute-by-minute rate. Brock Lesnar's hourly rate must be mad, yeah? Absolute mad. But, yes. I mean, I don't even know how you would judge that in terms of star ratings. Or numbers out of 10. Or out of 5. If I was going to rate that out of 5. Well, how would you rate it out of 5? Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to establish a star rating or something like that. Put your star ratings in the chat as to how you rated that one, or your numbers. Mark says 2 out of 5. Local pundit says 3 out of 5. Really a 3. Harry says 2. If I had to rate it, I'd give it a 1, honestly. And that's not to say that it didn't achieve what it was meant to achieve, because Brock Lesnar, when he had to face off with Omos and they had the weigh-in, it got something like 10 million views in like 48 hours. It will do exactly the same, but it's a spectacle match. It's a spectacle match. It's about the image as opposed to the actual match itself. So next is the women's showcase match. Now, for me, there's no way this is going to be as good as yesterday's one. No way at all. We're 9 likes away from 50 likes, by the way. So if you haven't already, be sure to click the like button. Got nearly 150 people watching. And as well, we're only one away. We're 1 subscriber away from 10,500, 10.5k subscribers. We can do it. Yes, the sky is the limit. Plenty coming in the future on this channel. Of course, as I mentioned, we've got our daily news videos. We're going to have a lot to talk about this week. Not just the fallout from WrestleMania, but of course the impending sale of WWE to Endeavor. Breaking news prior to WrestleMania that WWE is about to be purchased by Endeavor, and then they're going to merge with UFC to form a new publicly traded company, a combat sports entertainment company. UFC and WWE being owned by the same parent company. Who would have thought it? Absolutely incredible stuff. So we're going to have all of the details on that probably tomorrow, as well as the fallout from WrestleMania, the Raw after WrestleMania. There's still rumors about surprises, Jay White, Randy Orton, etc. I mean, there's still plenty of this show to come. We could have a brand new world champion by the end of the evening. Fat Thor says, 1 hopeless, 2 disappointing, 3 alright, 4 well done, 5 outstanding. Based on this rating, the first match gets a resounding 1. Gerard says, I don't rate Omos, but in fairness, he looked decent there. Dan Mazing, one of our members and supporters here on the channel, a member of the WN365 roster, says, are you a fan of the daytime matches? I guess they're cool, but I much prefer the evening visual. Yeah, as I was saying earlier on, I think you saw it yesterday, didn't you? When the sun sets and you really start to see all the lights that they've got in place, it really is spectacular, isn't it? Yes. And here comes Ronda Rousey, along with Shayna Baszler. What a drop-off, right? What an absolute drop-off in terms of her star power. Another UFC connection, though, to WWE. Could you imagine if, because Endeavor's owning WWE, they try and get Ronda to do another fight in the Octagon? Her last two did not go great. Her last two did not go particularly well. Her last fight, the Amanda Nunes one, my goodness me. How long did that last? Like 50 seconds, if that? But of course, Ronda Rousey, there was a lot of speculation about her status for this year's WrestleMania because she's got a fractured arm. She's got a fractured radius. It'll be interesting to see if she just have the strapping on her arm. I think you can see that she might. I'm not sure if she does. No, she doesn't. But one thing she does have is also no sort of ACL or MCL in her knee. But Rousey, like I said, her star power is just non-existent really anymore. It's the difference between her and her debut match at WrestleMania 34, her and Kurt Angle versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, to now a women's showcase match. Oof, Sonya Deville just pump kick right to the gut of Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan with a roll through. Oof, code breaker by Morgan. Super chat from Sashiv says, big up Owen, Man United were absolutely awful last night. Thank God I didn't watch it. Well, appreciate the support, appreciate the contribution. Of course, super chats, as you can see from Sashiv, are available. Just click the $sign, another way to support the channel if you so wish. Yeah, it was awful, wasn't it? It really was. It was terrible. You can see my the number one trend in the United States, Brock. I bet Brock, because most people probably having the same reaction to me, saying, I can't look, Brock gets paid millions just to do a couple of minutes. But yeah, United were terrible. But my reaction's there on United View. We'll have more reaction tomorrow as well. I was surprised, actually, after last night's late night. I was actually up quite early in the morning. And then right after the United game, I think I was so disappointed, I just crashed. I crashed. And I got the good amount of sleep in. And I'm fired up and I'm ready to go this evening. Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green just hit a missile drop kick. And Raquel Rodriguez didn't really budge at all. We're 3 likes away from 50. So if you haven't already, click that like button. See if we can get to 50 likes. And we did it. Yes, 10.5k achieved. Yes, appreciate all of the support, guys. 10,501 subscribers. Yes, appreciate all of the support. Like I said, it's only the beginning. This channel is how I started doing all of the YouTube content. So this is my baby. It's my bread and butter. I've been a wrestling fan my whole life. It's not going away anytime soon. It's just the beginning for this. Got some really exciting stuff planned. So appreciate all of the support. And let's see how high we can get. Oh, who knows what we can achieve this evening. We got a ton of new people that subscribed last night. So here's hoping to many more. Oh, Raquel Rodriguez up in a powerbomb position. Oh, Shades of the Shield, a triple powerbomb. Sachiv with another super chat. I appreciate the contribution. Sachiv says Seth Rollins and Logan Paul match was lit. I really enjoyed the Rollins versus Logan Paul match last night. I really enjoyed the KSI spot, the prime frog splash through the table. Now Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville in the ring. See, Shotzi's on the top rope. She's waiting for a lifetime. Crossbody. I don't even know who the legal person is. Oof. Shotzi. Oh, sends Sonya Deville through the middle rope. Hits the rope again. Oh, tope suicida through the middle. Onto Sonya Deville and Shayna Baszler. Now what's Chelsea Green doing? Now Chelsea Green goes up to the second rope and she's met with Raquel Rodriguez in the ring. I'm not sure what she's thinking. Oh, and Chelsea Green just dives out to the outside. I hope she didn't break her wrist. She's broken it like 10 times. And Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan now standing in the ring. What are they planning? Rodriguez, she looks like she's going to powerbomb her partner. And there she goes. Powerbomb to the outside of the ring. The crowd going mild, as they would say. Yeah, well, in fairness, so far they're putting the work in. You can't fault them for that, certainly. Oh, Shotzi goes for that DDT, caught by Raquel. Oof. Rodriguez, fall away slam. What's she going for here? Oh, corkscrew elbow by Rodriguez. And now what are they doing? Oh, Sonya Deville. I mean, it was a tag that they kind of spent a lifetime doing. That was a bit clunky, to say the least. Now what are they doing? Oh. Sonya Deville just sort of took the legs out of Raquel Rodriguez, and she got DDT'd by Chelsea Green. Oh, running knee. Oof. And Chelsea Green just boots Raquel in the face, and Raquel Rodriguez goes to the outside of the ring. Oof. Now Sonya and Chelsea are in the ring. Behind them is Shotzi and Natalya. Oh, kind of a Salida del Sol or a sliced bread in the ring. And heart attack. Heart attack by Natalya and Shotzi, and Chelsea Green breaks it up. I mean, I credit for everyone for putting the effort in. Crowd's a bit flat. The crowd's kind of sitting on their hands. The issue why the crowd's sitting on their hands for this match isn't because of the work rate. It's just because there's no real stakes in this. You know, they haven't told the crowd a reason to care, and the only way you overcome that is like what you saw last night, which you just have to put on just a ridiculously good match and get the crowd going. Natalya's going to go for a double sharpshooter on Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. Look at that. Double sharpshooter. What happens if they both tap out? Are they both going to tap? Oh, it's Liv Morgan. Oof. Liv Morgan with a pair of knees to the face of Natalya. Liv Morgan's down. Natalya's down. Sonya Deville's holding a shin, her knee. Crowd clapping, trying to get their favourites back in this one. As Neo says, where is Rousey and Baszler? I don't know. They haven't really been in this match all that much, have they? Liv Morgan goes for that step up in Zaguri. Shotzi. Oh, look at that. Tiger suplex by Shotzi. Oh, a big knee to the face. Discus forearm. Goes for a kick. Liv Morgan. Another code breaker. How many of code breakers does Liv Morgan want to do in this one? Oblivion by Morgan. Baszler makes the tag. Shayna Baszler. She's the legal one. Oh, Shayna Baszler. She's got a boot off. She might have hurt her foot. What's going on? Shayna Baszler only has one boot on. Ronda Rousey looks like she's going to do the armbar. Ronda Rousey's taking forever. She's waiting for the heat. And Ronda Rousey locks in the armbar. And she taps out. So Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler win the match after doing basically little to no actual work in the match. Oh, get your ratings in. Remember the rating out of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you think of the Women's Showcase match? Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler get the victory. Shayna Baszler looks like she's injured. She's walking around without a boot on. Ronda Rousey basically didn't take any bumps because she's got a broken arm. I feel kind of bad for the other teams because they really were the one that put the work in. But what was that? what was that? Mish says 2. Mark Riley with a 1. Fat Thorwood says another resounding 1, just as I expected. Sashiv says 1. I think I would have to give that one a 1 as well, to be honest. JG says 1.5. I think JG's trying to be generous. But that was not pretty. I mean, I respect the work rate that they put in, but that was not great, you know. And that felt like a match to achieve the purpose of how do we get Ronda Rousey on WrestleMania? Well, she's injured. Well, if she's injured, we still got to find a match for her. So they put her on, even though she clearly cannot work. she clearly cannot work a match because of the injury. And Shayna Baszler looked like she hurt herself there as well. I mean, I wouldn't. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Shayna Baszler was meant to work more of the match there. But when for the finish she walks back into the ring without a boot on, because clearly there's something going on with her foot or her ankle, that was a bit of a mess at the end. But yes, I think the average we're getting for the ratings for that one is 1. But I mean, we're 36 minutes into this match, and we've had 36 minutes into the show. We've already had 2 matches, and they've been 2 quick ones. So expect some classics now. Expect some big marathon matches. I mean, to be honest, you would think Roman Cody, including entrances, could legitimately go for like 50 minutes. Because both of their entrances, Roman Reigns walking down that ramp, he's legitimately going to take 10 minutes for his entrance. Cody Rhodes promised that he was going to have a record amount of pyro for his as well. So there you go. We've got nearly 200 people watching, guys. So if you haven't already, click the like button. Be sure to subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. We just hit 10.5k. Let's see how high we can get. I mean, what should be our target this evening? Let's see if we can get 10,500, even 6 subscribers away. And we keep building from there, increments. But yeah, be sure to smash a like on the like button as well. 2 likes away from 60. Can we get to 100 likes? And that might even be a record for a live stream for us, particularly early on. The WrestleMania Sunday might have been a bit underwhelming to start, but we can have fun here this evening. Again, really big week when it comes to news. There's going to be a lot of news videos coming this week, all about the sale of WWE, real record-breaking stuff, real end-of-an-era stuff. But what's the next match going to be? So we've got a highlight of the night video package going on at the moment. JG says, one of our members says, Cody's pyro will cause a heat wave. The Italian kid says, Cody and Roman will probably be an hour. Maybe Hell in the Cell will be a good 30 minutes. Well, I think if you include entrances, I think you're right. I think Cody versus Roman, including the entrances alone legitimately could be 15 minutes. Plus 45, that could go for an hour. Hell in a Cell could be something similar. Hell in a Cell matches are usually, long epics. I mean, remember when Edge had his return match against Randy Orton at WrestleMania 36 at the Performance Center, they had a match that went like over 40 minutes. So you could see a situation realistically where both matches, including their entrances and intros and all that kind of stuff, go for like an hour a piece. So that could be 2 hours, maybe. And don't rule out, obviously, other things that haven't been announced. They're just showing Bobby Lashley here. We could see others. Oh, we're getting something. Here's Bobby Lashley. What we getting? So the question is, who's going to interrupt Bobby Lashley? Because here comes Bobby. Are we going to see Bray? Are we going to see someone else? What are we going to see here? This is going to be interesting. Are we going to see LA Knights? Dan Mazing says, begging for LA Knights. Look at that trophy. I was going to say, he's not going to walk the whole ramp with that, is he? Here's Bobby. It doesn't look like he's going to go to the ring. He's on the ramp. He's just lifting up the trophy. Although maybe we're not. Move, cameraman. Oh, he's just celebrating. Ugh. But they're showing fans in Shanghai celebrating. Maybe Lashley isn't going to get interrupted. That's their way of getting Lashley on the card. No, that's it. Well, unlucky Bobby. WrestleMania ain't happened for you this year because we're getting the Intercontinental Championship match next. Oh, I feel bad for him, man. I feel bad for him. This guy, he was meant to be working WrestleMania. It's not his fault. It's not his fault that Bray Wyatt got ill or Bray Wyatt had an injury or whatever. Instead, they go, yeah, we're still going to get you on WrestleMania. We're still going to get you on. How are you going to get him on WrestleMania? You come out your trophy. Oh, yeah, then I come down to the ring, someone interrupts me and we do something. No. Oh, so I come out and there's a promo. No. You come out, you lift up the trophy and you stand there and you point to the crowd a little bit. Sorry? You come out, point to the crowd a little bit, then you go back. And the thing is, we've already had 2 matches, so you can't tell me there isn't time. Poor Bobby. He's older as well. It's not as if he's got a million WrestleManias ahead of him. Poor Bobby. Fat Thor says Miz got a match ahead of Bobby. Yeah. Pat McAfee got a match instead of Bobby this year. They could have done something. They could have made him whole. That's a shame. That's a shame for Bobby. He deserves better. Remember to click the like button, guys. Again, we're really close to 200 watching. We've got 189 watching. See if we can get to 100 likes. Be sure to subscribe as well, bottom right-hand corner. Joffrey says, big up, Owen. Big up, Joffrey. Appreciate you joining us this evening. There's Nikki Cross, one of my favourites. Mesh says, could have threw him in with Brock and Omos. Yeah, could have done just lots of different things, couldn't they? We're seeing Daring General Gunther. The question is, could this time next year, could Gunther be competing for a world championship? Gunther's he's the guy, isn't he? He really is. Roddy says, hey Owen, who do you think will win, Cody or Roman? Honestly, I'm still really on the what a disgrace. I'm still kind of really on the fence about it. Honestly, I am. I'm still on the fence. I mean, logic would say Cody, but I really don't think you can rule out Roman winning. I really don't. The reason I say I don't think you can rule out Roman winning is because the matches he was originally scheduled to have were against The Rock, obviously, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, had Roman faced either, he would have not lost. He would have won that match. Now, had he have had those matches, they would have created a separate world championship, and you would have had, it was rumored that Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, and Cody Rhodes were going to be involved in that. So, part of me says we could see a situation where maybe Cody Rhodes wins the WWE Championship, but somehow Roman holds on to the Universal Championship. Remember, if Roman wins tonight, most likely he is going to surpass 1,000 days as Universal Champion, because it's in May that he gets to 1,000 days. So I wouldn't be shocked if there's shenanigans this evening, maybe. But you get the feeling like Cody has to win. But at the same time, you kind of got the feeling that Sami Zayn at Elimination Chamber, it was his hometown, he had to win. You know, Drew McIntyre in the UK, he had to win. So anything's possible. That's my point. Anything's possible. I think Cody Rhodes would be the favourite, most likely, but I don't think it's as cut and dry as maybe people think. Why is Titus O'Neil back on commentary again? What is this? What? Why? For this match, don't get me wrong, I like Titus. He was on commentary for the tag team match last night, and now he's on commentary for the Intercontinental Championship Triple Threat. It's incredibly not needed. Why? Why is he back out on commentary again? They didn't explain yesterday why he was on commentary. He was just randomly on commentary for the men's showcase. He's back on commentary for the Intercontinental Championship match. At least for the tag team match, he's a former tag team champion, so that makes sense. What does he have to do with the Intercontinental Championship? Nothing. Very strange. And again, don't get me wrong, I like Titus. Maybe this is why. This is how they're going to fill the time this evening. It's by having 10 million video packages. JG says, should have had Booker T start rambling. Booker T should be on commentary the entire show. That was my most enjoyable thing about NXT Stand and Deliver, is listening to Booker T. Steve says, but if Roman loses, Owen, how does he keep one title? My response to that would be that it wouldn't make a lot of sense, but this is WWE. We are talking logic in an illogical world of professional wrestling. Here comes Drew. Contract expiring with WWE, but much later this year. And by all accounts, he's going to wait. He's going to wait until much closer to his contract expiring and then assess his options. I expect him to stay with WWE, though. He's a WWE guy. He's heavily featured, you know. He's a reliable guy. He's out with his sword. Look at the fire. Well, and he's one of those guys, Drew McIntyre, honestly, that if he were to leave WWE and he were to go to AEW or New Japan Pro Wrestling, he would have to be the featured guy, have to be the world champion. He would be a massive loss because, again, his promos are great. He's got a great look. I mean, to be honest, I still feel incredibly bad for him because this guy's a two-time WWE champion, yet he's never held a WWE championship in front of fans. All of his title reigns came in the pandemic in front of either, you know, no fans at the Performance Center or virtual fans inside the Thunderdome. And I still want to see Drew eventually hold that championship in front of people, which again is why you need to separate the world championships, because he deserves that run and he can easily carry a brand. So that's what they need to get back to, no doubt about it. But I'm still not big on the whole sword thing. If you've got a giant weapon like that, why would you not use it as a weapon? I know because technically that's murder, you could say, Owen, but I don't care. It's wrestling. Murder happens all the time in wrestling. How many times has Kane set people on fire? You know? Here comes Sheamus. Let's get a poll going. Let's get the poll going in this one. Who leaves as Intercontinental Champion? Is it going to be Gunther? Is it going to be Drew McIntyre? Or is it going to be the Celtic Warrior? Is it going to be Sheamus? I tell you what, WWE is just killing it when it comes to the sponsorship, isn't it? Everything's sponsored. And to be honest, I really don't have an issue with it. I know some people were complaining yesterday because they were saying, the sponsors were all over the ring and all this kind of stuff. If you go back and watch any sort of WCW stuff from the late 90s, they had everything covered in sponsors. They had the canvas covered, most of the time in like Slim Jim or the turnbuckles or whatever. It's smart. I'm surprised WWE hasn't done it sooner. It's WrestleMania. They're making $20 million from just having these sponsors at ringside at a time in which they're selling the company. They want it to seem, you know, as valuable as possible. We're 29 likes away from 100, by the way, guys. Over 140 people watching. I think we can get to 100 likes. I think it's possible. And there he is, Ludwig Kaiser. Giovanni Vinci. Ludwig Kaiser always does a fantastic intro. I want Gunther to win. I want Gunther to win and become the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. But at the same time, I also understand that maybe Sheamus wins it for the first time in his career. Maybe Drew McIntyre. Chris says, is anyone discussing the article that is out saying Tony Khan and his father and Warner Brothers bought WWE? No, because it's not real. It was an April Fool's joke, unfortunately, Chris. You may have fallen for it. The people that have purchased WWE is Endeavor. An announcement is coming tomorrow about WWE's new owner. They have purchased the majority shareholding of WWE. And the UFC and WWE are going to be merging and forming a publicly traded company. A sports entertainment combat company. UFC and WWE will be owned by the same company, that is Endeavor. Announcement is coming tomorrow. Vince McMahon is sticking with WWE. He has a 2-year employment contract. Ari Emanuel is going to be the chief executive of the company. Vince McMahon is going to be the executive chairman. Nick Khan is going to remain, I think, as the CEO or the president of the wrestling side. But yes, that is not real. But here comes der Ring General. Here comes Gunther. What a year Gunther's had, by the way. And to be honest, it could have gone very, very different for him. There are very strong rumours and reports that in Vince McMahon's sort of dying days as being in full control last year, he had basically washed his hands of Gunther. He wasn't happy with him. Gunther appeared on a July 4th episode of Monday Night Raw, and he was involved in a segment with R-Truth, and reportedly Vince McMahon was furious with Gunther's performance and whatever he was doing that day, and he was going to have him drop the championship and buried, according to reports. But then, of course, Vince retired and all that kind of stuff happened. Triple H came in, and Triple H is a huge Gunther fan. And now we've had Gunther have this incredible Intercontinental Championship reign, which, of course, he was already on. We had that. I mean, he broke the record for the longest time spent in a Royal Rumble match, nearly going coast to coast, being the final man eliminated by Cody Rhodes on the American Nightmare's quest to victory earlier this year. Gunther's fantastic. He's in the shape of his life. He looks great. He has these matches. He is just tremendous. Really is. Mesh says Gunther's weight loss was not. His physical transformation is absolutely amazing. And that was always the thing that was perceived to have held him back in WWE, really, wasn't it? You know, what does he look like from a physical point of view? Physically, he looks great. Looks to be in the shape of his life. And here we go. The bell has rung. This is probably the match that had the second most amount of interest, or the one that people were looking forward to the most. Gunther versus Sheamus at Clash of the Castle last year was one of the matches of the year. Does this one have the ability to top it on the grandest stage of them all? Gunther versus Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre. Oh, was that Claymore? So it's going to be McIntyre and Sheamus, and no doubt they're just going to beat the hell out of each other. Oh gosh, we've already got 10 million different camera cuts. Live rounds going there. Oh, big clothesline by Sheamus. Oof. Fat Thor says Walter versus Roman would have been more appealing. Feels like Cody is forced there as part of a contractual agreement. Oh, God, I forgot Titus O'Neil was on commentary there for as well. Oh, God. 25 likes away from 100, by the way, guys. Oh, Sheamus sends McIntyre into the rope on the clothesline by Drew McIntyre. We've got the can of Monster. The stream is not brought to you by Monster, but I am over the last couple of days. Oof. Sheamus was setting McIntyre up for 10 beats of the... Oh, my God. Oh, Gunther just chopped the how out of Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. He lays it in. Those knife-edge chops are brutal. Oh my God. There you go. Full round by Sheamus. Duck under. Oh, look at this. Sleeper hold. Sheamus gets him up on his shoulder. Oh, man. You can already see Sheamus's chest. Look at his chest. It is bright red. Oof. Gunther just throws McIntyre into the ring post. That was nasty. Look at Sheamus's chest. Oh. Gunther just kicked to the face. I mean, this is clearly going to be... You've got a bit of everything on these matches. Oh, my God. Oh. No, don't do it again. Oh, look at Sheamus's chest. Oh, and a big boot. A couple of those chops were rough. Wow. Oh, they make me go like this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, shame. And I tell you what, Sheamus is giving some receipts. Oh, beautiful backbreaker by Gunther. What's he going for here? Boston Crab, look at this. Boston Crab in the middle of the ring. McIntyre's going to come in. Oh, boot to the head. He's still holding on. Oh, slap to the face. That kind of rocked Gunther a little bit. Oof. Gunther, just another chop. This is going to be, if you're a fan of sort of, you know, the Japanese strong style, this is what they're doing. They're doing a strong style Japanese style match where basically everything is snug as hell. Chops are flying. You're going to feel it the next day. Oh. Oh. McIntyre and Gunther is chopping the hell out of each other. Oh. 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 McIntyre can give it back as well. Gunther don't want any part of it. Oh my God, they keep going. Oh. My goodness me. Well, here comes. That is nuts. Sheamus's chest. Look at his chest. Oh, look at this. Mate, everything in this match is stiff. Like, even those uppercuts by Sheamus were brutal. Gunther's getting chopped to high-how as well. Oof. Drew and Sheamus are literally fighting over the right to beat the hell out of Gunther. This is wild. They're just teeing off on each other. Here comes Gunther again. Oh. A thrust to the throat of Gunther. Oh. And another boot. There hasn't really been many sort of traditional wrestling holds or moves in this one. They've just punched and chopped the living shit out of each other. And it's sponsored by Mike's Hard Lemonade. Man. Oh. Mark says, last night was a super kick fest. Tonight it's a chop and punch fest. I much prefer a chop and punch fest. Because it's stiff. Oh, here you go. Oh, my goodness. They're doing 10 beats of the barrel and chops on Gunther's chest. Gunther's not going to survive this. Oh, my God. Chop. Bang. Chop. Bang. Oh. Gunther's just on his feet. Michael Cole's just laughing on commentary. This is incredible. They are beating the hell out of each other. Oh, I mean, it's taken to the third match of the evening, but this is the one we were looking forward to. Sheamus got to turn things around. He's got to get 10 beats of the Baron on McIntyre this time. 2. 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, he's not stopping. 18, 19, 20. Oh, 20. It keeps going. 25, 26, 27, 28. Oh, and McIntyre dropped. look at the crowd. He got to 30. McIntyre just collapsed, and then he hit him in the face. The entirety of SoFi Stadium is on their feet. Wow. Michael Cole's just jumping for joy at ringside. These guys are beating the hell out of each other. What's he going for here? Maybe Carrot Cross he was going for. Gunther, big boot. Gunther, German suplex. Beautiful German suplex by the ring general. Oh, what a lariat. 1, 2. Oh, Sheamus kicks out. I love the philosophy of this one. Their game plan. When they're putting the match together, they're going, so what are we going to do? Let's just literally punch each other in the face and chop each other. Look at Gunther's chest. Look at Sheamus's chest. Look at McIntyre's chest. Look at Gunther. Gunther is bright red on his chest. Here comes Gunther again. He's got some distance. He's in the corner. Oh, another lariat. Good Lord. Shades of John Bradshaw Layfield. Oh, Sheamus kicks out. 22 likes away from 100, by the way, guys. If you haven't already, click the like button. We're only... Oh, McIntyre from the top rope. We're only at 3 subscribers away from 10,520 as well. So if you haven't already, click the subscribe button. Bottom right-hand corner. Oh, beautiful neck breaker by Drew McIntyre. McIntyre, what's he going for here? Oh, my wow. McIntyre just belly to belly Sheamus into Gunther, who's in the corner. Future Shock DDT. And up comes Drew. Look at that. Belly to belly suplex by Sheamus onto Gunther. That was rough. All goes for the Claymore. Gunther drops to his drops. Shotgun drop kick by Gunther. What's he going for? Power bomb. Oh, I love Gunther's power bombs. 1, 2. Oh, McIntyre kicks out. You can tell that the crowd, you know, they've waited for this one because again, the first match spectacle, fine, they were into it. Second match was a bunch of nothingness. This is the wrestling purist match of the evening, really, isn't it? And Gunther's now going to the top rope. Oof. Sheamus, big chop. Again, how does Gunther take these? Honestly, how? Oh, Sheamus has got him up. White noise. Surely not from the second rope. Is he going to do it? White noise from the second rope. Can Sheamus do it? He's going to go for the Celtic cross. Can he get Gunther up on his shoulders? He's got him. Celtic cross. This might be it. Sheamus. 1, 2. Oh, Gunther kicks out at 2. Oh, man. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Look at this. What's he's going to go for now? He's going to go for a cloverleaf. Sheamus has got it in. Cloverleaf's locked in. Gunther's... He's trying to reach that bottom rope. God, there's no rope break. There's no rope break. No disqualification. So he needs to get out of it, or he needs... Well, Michael Cole referred to the referee by name. That's not a Vince McMahonism. Or this time it's properly locked in. He's in the middle of the ring. McIntyre. What's he got? Oh, wait a minute. McIntyre, he's just got a choke. Or it's a sleeper hold. Oof. McIntyre get headbutted by Sheamus. Going for another Future Shock DDT, maybe. Ducks under. Oof. Jumping knee by Sheamus. Oh, and another one, this time to Gunther. And I tell you what, this crowd is into Sheamus. I think the crowd maybe wants Sheamus to win this. Sheamus looking towards the crowd. Maybe he's thinking bro kick time. He's setting up for it. He's milking it as well. Be careful. You could turn around. You could get hit by something. They want the bro kick. Sheamus, bro kick. He got it. He got it. This could be it. Sheamus is going to do it. 1, 2. Oh, McIntyre pulls him off. McIntyre stops Sheamus from winning. Look at these two. They're facing off outside the ring. Sheamus can't believe it. Sheamus is furious. He's got snot hanging from his nose. These two just teeing off now on each other. Sheamus had it won. Sheamus had the match won. Crowd are chanting, this is awesome, and it is. Oof. What a headbutt by McIntyre. Sheamus just drops to the outside of the ring. Well, McIntyre. Oh, what a dive. Oh, my goodness me. Out of the ring. Wow. Titus O'Neil is going insane at ringside. McIntyre just dived over the top rope. Sheamus didn't catch him at all. He just landed on the outside. McIntyre could barely walk. That must have hurt his back. McIntyre's now setting up for a Claymore, seemingly. 2, 1. McIntyre. Oh, bro kick. This is going to be it. 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out at 2. That's twice. He had Gunther beat. He thought he had McIntyre beat. McIntyre kicked out. Look at this. What a spot that is. Brilliant. A dive by McIntyre. Rolls Sheamus back in. He's setting up for the Claymore. Everyone thinks he's going to hit the Claymore. Bang. Bro kick out of nowhere. And he kicks out. Oh. SoFi Stadium's on their feet. They're applauding the two competitors in the ring and Gunther on the outside. What a match this has been. It's living up to expectations. Wow. They have left it all on the line. Big headbutt. A Glasgow kiss. Oh. Big running knee by Sheamus. He's going to hit. This is going to be it. Claymore. Claymore by McIntyre. This is going to be it. 1, 2. Oh, and Sheamus kicks out this time. McIntyre kicks out of a bro kick. Sheamus kicks out of a Claymore. Gunther, no one knows where he is. Oh. Everyone's now down. Who's going to walk out as Intercontinental Champion? We still don't know. It's still undecided. Everyone is just on their feet at the moment. This is incredible. I tell you what, Cody Rhodes, be careful because you've got to follow this later on this evening. Can you surpass this? This might steal the show. Oof, McIntyre. Big right hand. Sheamus, one of his own. Look at these two continuing to tee off. Oof. Just now, clotheslines. Both are refusing to go down. Oof. Again, still refusing to go down. Oof. Sheamus hits the ropes. Oh, another bro kick. But they're both down. I don't know. Can Sheamus do it? Is Gunther going to get in? He's trying to reach. He's trying to reach. He's reaching. This might be it. Is this going to be it? 1, 2. Oh, Gunther with a splash. Gunther with a splash. Gunther, what's Gunther going to do? Powerbomb. Oh, powerbomb off across the back of the neck of McIntyre. And now, powerbomb by Gunther. Is this going to be it? Stacks him. 2, 3. Gunther retains. Gunther wins. Oh my goodness me. Still Intercontinental Champion Gunther. Man. Get your ratings in out of 5. What do you make of that? Gunther retains the Intercontinental Championship. Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Titus O'Neil are on their feet. Gunther continues to have absolute classics on pay-per-view. Whether it's the Royal Rumble, whether it's Sheamus at Clash of the Castle, whether it's whoever, Gunther is the real deal. Wow. Mark says 4 out of 5. Billy says 5. Fat Force says 5. Neo says 5 out of 5. Harry says 5. The local pundit says 7. Steve Mullins says 5. R Biz says 5. I think these guys need to call the sheriff or whatever local police authority is around them because they've just stolen the show. Wow. I want to see Gunther and Sheamus involved in matches together for the rest of my life because these guys just continue to do it. Gunther just continues to do it. Gunther's WWE career in general, not include the main roster, NXT as well. This guy just has classics, absolute classics. Gunther has a style that is so suited to big events. When it comes to big events, they just up the physicality. Wow. Absolutely incredible. Now the question is, I suppose the real question to you guys is, was that just the best match from across both nights? Was that better than the matches on night one? We had some very good matches on night one. Was that better than both? That was something else. This WrestleMania is an absolute classic. An absolute classic across both nights. Some of the most damnedest matches in WWE WrestleMania history. Wow. Whew. Again, lots of 5s in the chat. Fat Thor says Gunther needs to go for the big one. Steve Mullins says, wow. It's Pout says Sheamus take a bow even though he didn't win. What performance from him. Harvey says, not the best, but it's up there. Fat Thor says up there with day one matches. Again, Cody versus Roman might have this, maybe the storyline thing that can help them, but that was incredible. Absolutely incredible. Whoa. Oh. Pro Gamer says, awesome. If you enjoyed that, click the like button. We're 15 likes away from 100. And be sure to subscribe as well, bottom right-hand corner. We're 1 subscriber away from 10,520. So if you haven't already, click the subscribe button. That was nuts. Wow. Pro Gamer says, I'm one of the newest subs. Welcome, Pro Gamer. Well, who's got the distinction of trying to follow that? The Raw Women's Championship has got to try and follow that. And don't get me wrong, big fans of Bianca Belair and Asuka, but there's just no way they can follow it. I mean, the storyline between the two has been terrible. The build's been non-existent between them on Raw. And having to follow that, man, that is going to be challenging. Very, very challenging. Fat Thor says, oh, and what time is it over your side? It is currently 2:13 a.m. JR says, just subbed. Appreciate you joining us, JR, and appreciate the subscription. If you want to join JR and subscribe, and you can do so, bottom right-hand corner. We hit 10.5k this evening. We're currently at 10.521. Ah, look at this. We're just smashing goals. I guess the next one is 10.530. Look at us. The community is growing, and I really appreciate it. As I mentioned, we've got daily news videos. I know you guys really enjoy these watch-alongs and post-shows, so they are coming back this year after this WrestleMania. So we're going to be live for watch-alongs for Backlash and post-shows for Backlash, etc. So now's the time to subscribe if you haven't already. As we're seeing this this video package hyping up Bianca Belair versus Asuka. Of course, Asuka booked her WrestleMania ticket by winning the Elimination Chamber match at the Premium Live event in February. Kervin says, can Bianca versus Asuka top last night's SmackDown Women's Championship match? I mean, it'll be difficult. That match was absolutely brilliant. Yeah, the build to this one has basically been Asuka's weird and spits blue mist and plays mind games. That was kind of it. It actually marks today. It's literally a year today that Bianca Belair won the Raw Women's Championship. She has been Raw Women's Champion for a year, so it's not out of the realm of possibility that Asuka could win this one, but I think Bianca probably does win. Saying that, poll in the chat. Who leaves as Raw Women's Champion? Oh, there's lots of different Asukas. Bianca Belair or Asuka? Lots of different Asukas, lots of different masks. Is this the actual real Asuka? I think this is her. There she is. There is the real Asuka. There were several different ones there. Psycho Kid says, what matches are left? That is a good question. We will let you know here. So, the matches that are left. We have had, if you're just joining us, the match, the night rather, was kicked off by Brock Lesnar defeating Omos in under 5 minutes. Typical Brock. We then had the Women's WrestleMania Showcase Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match. In 8 minutes, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler defeated Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, Natalya and Shotzi, and Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. I say they defeated them. They barely participated in the match. Shayna Baszler might have suffered an injury. If you've just joined us right now and you haven't been watching WrestleMania, you've missed out because you've missed an absolute WrestleMania classic as Gunther has retained the Intercontinental Championship by defeating Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. That match, I don't legitimately see how that can be topped this evening. I do not. We now have the Raw Women's Championship match, Bianca Belair defending against Asuka. We have the Hell in a Cell match, Edge versus the Demon Finn Balor, and then we have the main event. So we've only got 3 matches left. I would think this match would probably go... I mean, Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair went over 23 minutes last night. This might go similar kind of time. I'm thinking maybe 20 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. Edge versus Balor will go for a long time. And, of course, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, I think, could go for 40-plus minutes, honestly. So, and expect other segments as well. We've got dancers. The Raw Women's Champion is about to make her entrance. We've got dancers. We've also got nearly 150 people watching. 8 likes away from 100. So if you haven't already, click the like button. And remember, you can subscribe as well, bottom right-hand corner. And you can join the WN365 roster. Click the join button. 7 subscribers away from 10,530. Oh my God! Oh, it's the dance. Bless her. I wasn't sure she was dancing for a second there, the little girl. I thought, oh my God, she's like rolled up into a ball. The Divas of Compton. Fair play. They've absolutely killed it with that entrance. How amazing must that be? It's a leadership program for inner city girls performing in front of 80,000 people at WrestleMania. How great is that? One thing I have enjoyed about this year's WrestleMania is WWE's really gone all out on a lot of people having special entrances, haven't they? Some have been better than others, but there have been some really, really good entrances, haven't there, this year? And the stage is absolutely incredible. Well, it's going to be interesting. Again, it's going to be challenging to follow that last match. I have faith that Asuka and Bianca Belair can do it. I just don't think it's possible to be as good as the Intercontinental Championship match, honestly. By the way, guys, we are so close. We are only 4 likes away from 100. 4. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 142 people watching. Statistically, there'll be 4 people that haven't clicked the like button. So if you haven't already, let's get to 100 and see what we can get to. I'm not sure what the record is for live likes. The challenger, Asuka, introduced by Mike Rome. Heck of a suit that he's wearing as well. Bianca Belair, again, 1 year, 365 days as Raw Women's Champion. There you go, guys. We did it. 100 likes. Appreciate all the support this evening so far. As I mentioned, we've got a ton of new subscribers, a ton of likes. Only 4 subscribers away from 10,530. So amazing. And we've seen some real fantastic stuff, haven't we? That Intercontinental Championship match. Oh, big drop kick by Bianca to start things off. Polls in the chat, nearly 50 votes. It's quite close, actually. 56% of you say you think Bianca Belair is going to retain, but 44% saying that you think that Asuka will leave as the Raw Women's Champion. Oof. Kind of missed that drop kick, Bianca. Neo says, has it really been 1 year since Bianca won the Raw Women's Championship? Indeed, WrestleMania last year. Bianca Belair going to go for a suplex here. Vertical suplex, rolls through, floats over, and again, look at this. Oof. Oh, big kick by Asuka right to the head. And look at this, the two kind of staring off against each other. Asuka goes for a German duck under. Oh, big spinning back fist. And again, kick to the gut, kick to the chest, goes for another spinning back fist, and there you go. Spin kick by Asuka. Hits the ropes. Bulldog. Oh, and another sliding knee right to the face. Bit of a unorthodox pin attempt there by Asuka. Oof. Big kick right to the chest. And another one. Dueling chants from inside SoFi Stadium. There's Let's Go Asuka and EST. Bianca going to go for seemingly a bit of a superplex here. Asuka attempting a powerbomb. Oof. Bianca kicks Asuka right in the back. Oh, beautiful. Moonsault lands on her feet. And a spine buster by Belair. Jackknife style cover. Asuka kicks out. Oof. It was a nice spine buster, as I mentioned. And Asuka kicked out. Handspring. Oh, look. Oh, beautiful counter. Look at this. She went for a handspring into a moonsault. And Asuka looks to get into a triangle. I don't know if she manages to actually lock it in. Didn't really work. Oh, Bianca rolls through. Trying to get into an armbar, I think. Here we go. Asuka lock. She might have got it in. Bianca's trying to get it to the bottom rope. She just needs to... Bianca rolls out of the ring. Asuka still with a smile on her face. She's also gesturing the championship around her waist. Oof, big reverse elbow by Bianca Belair. Oh, Bianca back on her feet. Went for a vertical suplex on the outside of the ring. Oh, look at that. Looking for an armbar on the outside of the ring. Nothing's going to count. Bianca's going to get a gut wrench. Gut wrench style powerbomb. What's she looking for? Oh my goodness me, on the outside of the ring. A gut wrench powerbomb by Bianca Belair on the outside of the ring. Bianca's trying to get her back to her feet. Rolls Asuka into the ring. Cover. Oof, and Asuka kicks out. Listen to the sound. Oh. Literally, Asuka just went splat on the outside of the ring. I mean, literally, splat. Belair. Oh, wow. She just charged Asuka into the corner. Smashed her shoulder. Belair kicks out at 2. Listen to the noise. Oh. That was again crazy. Bianca just literally splatted on the ring post there. What's she going for here? Was maybe going for a bit of a glam slam. Oh, Asuka. Maybe an ankle lock or maybe a bit of, I think it's a heel hook. And Bianca's trying to power out of this. Look at this. Ugh. Oh, insane. Look at that. And now a backdrop. That's what makes Bianca Belair is incredible. She is ridiculously strong. She's ridiculously consistent. She's one of the best in-ring performers in WWE. Bianca's now going for handspring. And Asuka now goes into an ankle lock. Or maybe it's... I think it is an ankle lock. They screwed up the camera angle. I think they screwed up once again with the screens. Ankle lock's locked in. Asuka steps up on the second rope. Beautiful drop kick from the second rope onto Belair. Cover. And Bianca, that was close. They zoomed in on Bianca's face and she's going kicks. Kicks. Neon says, how is it that WWE gave us 2 incredibly awesome women's matches for WrestleMania in 2 nights, but with terrible build-up this year? I don't know. The booking for the women's division's been just shocking, hasn't it? But the matches have been great. But that shouldn't be an out for poor storyline development, should it? Oh, big kick to the chest by Asuka. Asuka's got an evil smile on her face. And again, another big kick to the chest. Oh, big forearm right to the jaw. Oh, drop kick sends Bianca right into the ring post. That was nasty. But we are, again, entering the sort of deep stages of this one. Still got 119 people watching, guys. We're over 100 likes now. Appreciate the support. Let's see if we can get to 110, 115, 120. Imagine if we even got to 150. I believe 150 might be the record for a live. And we're 3 subscribers away from 10,530, by the way, in terms of subscribers. And Bianca Belair sends Asuka into the ring post. Again, Michael Cole naming the referee. Again, that's not a Vince McMahon protocol, so that's a positive, even though he is on headsets this evening. Bianca Belair going for... Oh, just did the suplex from the outside of the ring to the inside. I mean, and especially as well, Asuka, I mean, she struggled to lift her, and it was a bit of a nasty fall, to be honest. Oof. It was a bit of a nasty fall by Asuka. Look at this. It's all power from actually Belair because Asuka doesn't get her feet, so she can't even really push up into the air. And remember too, it's not been an easy... Just seeing another replay of this. It's not been an easy task to follow that Intercontinental Championship match that we just saw. And these two putting in a tremendous shift, no doubt about it. Steve says he's waiting for the mist. I mean, the mist will have to play a part at some point. It's inevitable, isn't it? We go, oof. Belair. Shot right to the face. Hits the rope. Oh, once again. Asuka. Oh, what's this? Oh, roll through. Roll back through. Oof. Asuka's going to go for a backslide. Backslide. Oh, Belair kicks out. Oh, kick to the chest. Oh, kick right to the side of the head. Oof, that was close. Got SoFi Stadium applauding. Asuka looks like she's sucking wind a little bit. Looking a bit exhausted. I mean, the bump she took from the outside of the ring to the inside from the suplex looked like it hurt her. Asuka looking for the Asuka lock once again. Oh, Belair tries to roll through. Or Asuka kicks out. Some of the counters in this match have been incredible. Ooh, Asuka thrown off Bianca. She was going for a bit of a code breaker. Oh, blockbuster style neck breaker by Belair. She's setting up for something else, I think, here. Handspring into the moonsault. Bang. Cover. Oh, Asuka just. I mean, not even a kick out. That she just rolled her shoulder up just. I think one thing, again, the storyline build for both women's matches have been terrible, but one thing you can't argue with, they have both got a significant amount of time on both shows. Last night actually was the longest, the women's championship match with the most amount of time ever. The longest women's match in WrestleMania history, 23 plus minutes. Oh, big knee. Oh, wow, what a shoulder tackle by Bianca Belair. It's funny, every single time the big screens pan to the crowd shots, the crowd boos. They just want to see the action. And you know what? I'm glad they're doing that, because WWE does that too often. They pan to all of these crowd shots and all that kind of stuff. Focus on the stuff in the ring. That's what people want to see. Crowd claps as both competitors still look exhausted. Oh, kick to the gut by Belair. What's Bianca doing now? Going to the top rope. Oh, big right hand by Asuka. Steps up. What's she planning to do here? Oh. Wait just a minute. She's on the shoulders of Bianca Belair. What's Belair got planned? Asuka managed to fight out. She's on the second rope. They're both teetering here. Oh, she's holding on to the braid. Oh, code breaker. Cover. Oof, Belair kicks out. Was that the original spot? I don't know if it was meant to be. Oof. Oof. Went for a hip attack. Bianca Belair catches her. Oh my goodness me. What a whiplash that was. It was a glam slam kind of into the top turnbuckle and Asuka just, I thought she was knocked out. What a whiplash. I think we're about to get the mist. When a wrestler is cowered in the corner, when a wrestler is cowering in the corner, that means something's about to happen. I reckon we might have had mist. We're about to get mist. I'm feeling it. KOD. KOD time. Oh, referee distracted. Oh, missed. But she missed. She missed for the mist. I was going to counter again. Can she get her up? Oh, just deadlifted her up again. This is going to be it. Oh, she rolled through. Rolled through. Oh, armbar. Ah, she's going to get it. She's going to get it. I thought Belair was going to tap. Is Belair going to tap out? Is this going to be the moment? She's got nowhere to go. Belair's going to try and roll through. Oh, she's going to go for a KOD again. Oh, can she just... She's trying to squat. She's trying to squat all the way up. Oh, she's done it. KOD. KOD. This is going to be it. 1, 2, 3. And Bianca Belair retains the Raw Women's Championship. Whoa. Got to give them credit. Excellent match. Excellent, excellent. I would still probably say the SmackDown Women's Championship match was better, but that was a hell of a match. Hell of a match. And for just a second there, right at the end, I don't know about you, I thought Asuka was going to win. I really did. You could see the mist spot coming from a mile off. Goes to spray the mist. Bianca Belair ducks. She ducks. Goes for the KOD. She counters it into an armbar, and you're thinking Asuka's going to win this. Bianca Belair manages to somehow get out of it. Hits the KOD. Bang. She missed with the mist. Rolls through into the armbar. I really thought that was it. I thought she was going to win. Get your ratings in, of course, out of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How would you rate that match? I'm going to give it a 3.5, I feel like. Maybe not totally a 4, but I'd give it a 3.5. A good match. We've got local pundit saying 3.5. Nathaniel saying 3.5. Lee says 4. Fat Thor says 3. Darth Thor says 3.5. Neo says 3.5. Michael says 3. I think we're all kind of on the same sort of place. You know, a good match. Not amazing. It's obviously nowhere near the Intercontinental Championship match. I think it's fair to say that that was wasn't as good as the SmackDown Women's Championship match. That was still a lot. That was a lot better yesterday, but still very good, very very good. Seeing a Snickers advert between Chad Gable and Otis. Oh, by the way, how good is Chad Gable? That rolling chaos theory suplex he did on Braun Strowman yesterday was nuts. Lee K says SmackDown was a 5. I would say, how would you rate the SmackDown Women's Championship one last night? If you were going to give it out of 5. If I was going to give it out of 5. What was the best match on last night's show? Maybe the main event? I'd maybe say last night's was a 4.5. I'd give it a 4.5. It was very good, but maybe a 4.5. Darfor says 4.5. Harvey says 4. 3.5. Al Michaels in the crowd. Be sure to smash a like on the like button, guys. Got nearly 140 people watching. 2 likes away from 110. Let's check on the subscribers as well. Oh, there you go. 1 subscriber away from 10,530. So if you haven't already, click that subscribe button, bottom right-hand corner. Seeing a replay of last night's main event. We've seen the closing moments when Zayn hit the haluva kick. Three haluva kicks to Jey Uso. New undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions. So we've only technically got 2 matches. We've only got 2 matches left so far this evening, guys. We're nearly 2 hours into the show. I mean, last night, there's Stephen Amell. How long did we nearly go for last night? Like 4 hours? 4 hours, I think. So we're less than just coming up to halfway through this evening. And we've already got 2 matches left. So obviously we're going to get 2 very, very long matches. But there's got to be more stuff happening. There's going to be more stuff happening. Hence, The Miz and Snoop Dogg in the middle of the ring. I told you, we're getting something. Something's happening. Snoop Dogg's changed as well. They're dancing in the middle of the ring. How wild is it, by the way, like the stuff that Snoop Dogg's done with WWE throughout his career? He's actually done loads of stuff. 81,395. Allegedly. Most likely probably like 75, something like that. Last night was 80, wasn't it? 161,892. Again, allegedly. Allegedly. But what are we going to get here? Are we going to get another entrance? Another match? Last night was Pat McAfee. Who's it going to be this evening? Is it going to be, I know, Stone Cold Steve Austin? LA Knight? Bray Wyatt? Miz is upset that Snoop Dogg put him in a match last night. Snoop Dogg says, so do you want to do it again? Well, I think we are. I think we are going to get a match. Crowd chants yes. Miz says Snoop Dogg ruined his suit and embarrassed him. Snoop says, my bad. Miz says he's not accepting Snoop Dogg's apology. Miz says it's his city, his ring, his WrestleMania. What's he pointing out? Oh, for God's sake. Shane McMahon's back. Oh, God. Is this really what people want? I don't know about this. Shane McMahon's coming out. Last time we saw Shane McMahon was at the Royal Rumble last year, and it was catastrophic. Okay, he produced the Royal Rumble, and everyone hated him so badly. Everyone hated him so badly that Vince McMahon fired his own son. Vince McMahon fired his own son after Shane McMahon produced the Royal Rumble and insisted that he should be, involved with Brock Lesnar and all this kind of stuff, and he should be in the final two with Brock Lesnar. Shane McMahon, in his late 40s, he might even be 50 at this point, said that he felt that he should be in the final two of the Royal Rumble. So Vince McMahon fired him. Oh my goodness me. So Shane McMahon can have a match at WrestleMania, but Bobby Lashley can't. Oh my goodness me. Oh God. It's surprising because literally, as I said, when Shane McMahon was in WWE last year, Vince McMahon told some people close to him Shane would never get another pop. He's saying, Shane says, "What's up, LA?" Vince apparently told people last year after the Royal Rumble Shane would never come back to WWE ever again. Never. So Shane McMahon's going to have a match at WrestleMania. Bobby Lashley is not. LA Knight is not. This does feel very, very much like Vince McMahon might be back, in fairness. Who doesn't get matches at WrestleMania? Bobby Lashley, Bray Wyatt, LA Knight. Who does get matches at WrestleMania? Pat McAfee and Shane McMahon. Oh, the Bauer's gone. Shane McMahon leapfrog. Any foul? Oh, my. No. Shane McMahon's done his knee. Shane McMahon's he's done his knee. He's injured himself. Well, this is chaos. This is chaos. Shane's done himself. He went for a leapfrog and he's hurt his knee. He's down. I can't believe it. Oh, and Snoop Dogg punched him. Snoop Dogg punched him. Snoop's asking him if he's okay. I can't believe what's going on. Oh my God. Shane's just broke his ankle, isn't he? Oh, and Snoop Dogg just punched the Miz. Snoop Dogg just cover him, Miz. Cover him. Cover him. Pin him. What is chaos? This is chaos. Shane's still got it. He's got Snoop's doing the people's elbow. What is going on? Well, Snoop Dogg won. I tell you what, as far as audibles go, Snoop Dogg just did what he could. Shane McMahon was meant to have a match with The Miz, and he's broke his ankle in 10 seconds, and Snoop Dogg has just called an audible, smacked the Miz twice, hit a people's elbow and won it. You got to give credit to Snoop Dogg, to be honest. Because chaos. Absolute chaos. That's why you don't get out Shane McMahon in his 50s. Oh. Chaos. I mean, he saved the segment. He saved the segment because, I don't know, rate that out of 5. Rate that out of 5. And he's holding up his championship. I can't believe it. I mean, that's an all-timer WrestleMania. I mean, he's just done a Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon, you know when Vince McMahon walked out at the Royal Rumble in 2005 and he tore both quads? Shane McMahon came out and broke his ankle or did his knee. I cannot believe that. Shane McMahon literally did a leapfrog and broke his ankle. Oh my God. But again, what would you even say about that? Like, what do you even say about that? Shane McMahon comes out, and it's literally the bell rings. The first thing he does is a leapfrog. He lands on his feet, and he breaks his ankle. And then it's chaos. And in fairness, for a celebrity having to improvise, Snoop does what he has to do or whatever. But that's what happens. Look, I mean, I feel really bad for Shane McMahon. It's horrible. But at the same time, you're telling me that Bobby Lashley can't have a match from WrestleMania. He has to come out and do a wave like he's the King of England because he won Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Or you can't get a match for LA Knight on the show. But Shane can come out and breaks his ankle after 2 seconds. Unbelievable. I mean, that's a WrestleMania moment. That is a WrestleMania moment. It's one of the most infamous WrestleMania moments of all time, to be honest. Again, that's going to be up there with Vince when he walked out of the Royal Rumble and did both his quads. It has to be. I can't believe what I've just witnessed. Oh my God. Well, at least Finn and Edge, they've got to follow that. How on earth are we going to follow that? That incredible one. Oh, all right, let's get the poll in the chat. Who wins Hell in a Cell? Edge or Finn Balor? What were you all saying about that? By the way, be sure to smash a like on the like button if you haven't already. Be sure to subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. Dan Mason says that's getting a 4 for Snoop improvising. Fair play to him. Todd says, funny, Shane wanted to buy the UFC. Now the company that owns UFC is going to buy WWE. Harvey says, I don't feel bad for Shane. Billy says, night 2, very mid. Fat Thor says, it's so hilarious that no one is concerned with that injury. Gerard says, is Shane legitimately injured? Yeah. They were meant to have, a bit like Pat McAfee last night, they were meant to have a 3-minute match. Shane did one spot, leapfrog, and he's broke his ankle. But at the same time, you know, again, obviously you sympathise with Shane. Don't want to see anyone get injured, but that's what you get. There was no need to have Shane McMahon walk out this evening. It could have been Bobby Lashley and it'd been just as fine. It could have been LA Knight, it'd been just as fine. He's either done his ankle or his knee. But, and to be honest, that's what happens when you get people in like their mid-50s coming out there for 2-minute matches. And I don't think, you know, the crowd pops because they didn't expect it, but no one's sitting around begging for Shane McMahon to come back. Again, the last time that Shane McMahon was inside of a WWE ring was last January. And after that, he was a producer for that Royal Rumble match. He wanted the final 2 of the match to be him and Brock Lesnar. And he wanted to have a strong showing against Brock. Seriously, that's what he wanted. And Vince McMahon at the time said, I'm firing my son, I'm never bringing him back. He's brought him back at WrestleMania, and he's broke his ankle. He's fucking crazy. Oh my goodness me. Well, it's time for Hell in a Cell. Be sure to smash a like on the like button. Over 150 people watching. See if we can get to 150 likes. That'd be amazing. What is this? We've got candles going. We're at 10,530. So if you haven't already, subscribe, bottom right hand corner. Why am I seeing a trailer for the Pope's Exorcist? I want a WrestleMania entrance. I don't want to see Russell Crowe. Oh, we just randomly just saw a Russell Crowe trailer. Okay. Hell in a Cell is being lowered. Thank God it's the old version of Hell in a Cell. No red eyesore. Russell Crowe's talking. Here we go. Thankfully, it's not Russell Crowe as Zeus, like he was in Thor: Love and Thunder. Academy Award winning Russell Crowe, by the way. That's pretty well done, though, having a voiceover talking about pure evil as Hell in a Cell lowers. This is what Hell in a Cell should be when it matters. Nice little voiceover. Hell in a Cell has been lowered. Who's going to be first out? Is it going to be the Demon, or is it going to be the Rated R Superstar? Poll is in the chat. 50 votes. 73% say they think Edge is going to win. This is your WrestleMania 39 Night 2 co-main event. Oh, here we go. It says Brood Edge. Brood Edge. We are going to get the Brood version of Edge. Look at that. Listen to this music. Woohoo! Oh, yes. Slayer playing at WrestleMania. This is when you know it's proper. Holy cow, look at that. Look at that mask he's wearing. It's sort of a crystallized skull. Look at that. That is terrifying. I love it. Look at me, he's got wings. He's like Undertaker. Slayer playing at WrestleMania. That's when it's proper. Slayer. So entrance is proper. Brood version of Edge. Edge firing up. Look at the pyro flying off. They kind of missed that pyro, but okay. Here he comes. No Gangrel, though. Brood version, unless Gangrel's going to play a part in the match, of course. No Gangrel in the entrance. I tell you what, though. That entrance was effing awesome. That entrance was quality. Harvey says Edge always has the best entrance. Todd says this is awesome. Connor says, here comes, I feel like it's going to be bloody. I mean, is that referring to Shane McMahon? Here comes here comes the injury. Here comes the broken ankle. Here comes the torn up knee. Edge steps inside Satan's structure, the devil's playground, Hell in a Cell. If you haven't already, hit that like button. 2 likes away from 120 likes. Be sure to subscribe as well, bottom right-hand corner. As Steffi Jenks says, smash a like and subscribe to the channel. Look at Corey Graves going crazy because Slayer at WrestleMania. That was awesome. That was a heck of an entrance. Look at Edge. And what very could likely be his last ever WrestleMania. Look at his face. Well, this is going to be exciting because this is the first time we've seen the Demon Finn Balor since all the way back at Extreme Rules in 2021. Now, this is also going to be the Judgment Day version of the Demon. So I don't know if we're going to get sort of the red face paint that you can see on the screen. Oh, it is. I thought we were going to build up a little bit more. I thought we were going to get something purple, but we're not. Thought we were going to get purple Finn. Old school music as well for the Demon. The Demon, he's got a picture of his face painted on his back. He's like Steve-O. And look at Finn Balor crawl. What's that? He's got people with him. Who are those 2 people with him? The Demon Finn Balor. Those people in hoodies, what are they for? I guess they were camera people. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's a slow motion camera. He's got flares. And I don't mean the trousers from like the 70s. I mean like smoke flares. You're going to choke yourself, Finn. Balor doing some kind of, I don't know, rhythmic gymnastic with some flares. I'll tell you what does look great, though. The purple hue enveloping SoFi Stadium looks pretty great to see. Look at the flares flying around. That can't be good for you. I mean, he's probably just inhaled like essentially 2 flares worth. Edge is lying down inside Hell in a Cell in a corner. Reminiscent of Raven. One like away from 120 likes, by the way. Be sure to subscribe to bottom right-hand corner. Currently at 10,533 likes. Incredible. And the Demon has stepped inside Hell in a Cell. The bell is about to ring. Edge with a right hand, and it's a no-sell. Look at that. Finn doesn't feel it. Thrust to the throat. Oh, another thrust to the throat. I guess the right hands don't really resonate. No, they're both not selling stuff. Edge get a steel chair. Oh, the red steel chair. Look at this. A red steel chair and a purple kendo stick. I guess this is what we're getting. We're getting. Oh, I guess what? So Finn Balor unleashing a kendo stick on Edge. So is this going to be the thing then? I guess basically when Finn Balor's the demon, he no-sells everything. Oof. Edge goes outside of the ring into the Hell in a Cell structure. If they really wanted to do this whole color scheme thing, where you wanted to have, you know, Edge in red and Finn Balor in purple, then Finn Balor shouldn't have red on him. I know I sound like I'm in Shaun of the Dead there, but he's got, you know, red tassels and he's got the red paint and all that. It should be all purple. If that's the kind of color thing that they want to go with. Oof. Edge goes right into the Hell in a Cell structure there again. Already, look at Edge's back. That's quite a cool camera angle. They've got a camera that's actually attached, I think, to Hell in a Cell, which looks pretty good. Edge. Oh, Balor knocked off the apron into the Hell in a Cell wall. Some people are saying that it looks like the referee told Snoop Dogg to hit the people's elbow, which is an incredible save to the segment, by the way. If you are just sort of tuning in, Shane McMahon returned at WrestleMania to have a match against The Miz. He did a leapfrog and then, I guess, broke his ankle. And because of that, Snoop Dogg had to do a people's elbow and save the segment. I know that doesn't sound like a real sentence. That sounds like one of those sort of wild lines games, but unbelievable. Caden Clip says, I think Edge is going to win. In terms of the poll in the chat, nearly 100 votes and 72% of you said that you think Edge is going to win this one. Oh, Balor's been trapped inside the cell. There's a red kendo stick and a purple one. It's like Mace Windu versus Darth Sidious. Oh, wow. Edge drop kick off the apron. Harry says it's Star Wars. LOL, red versus purple settings. Yeah. What's Finn Balor doing? Finn Balor with, you know, with the his facials when he's the demon. Oh, there's a purple chair. Oh, table. SoFi Stadium's happy because Edge is giving them what they want. They want a table. He says, I'll give you a table, no problem. Edge. Is that a purple table? So for this match, what they've decided to do is paint things lots of different colors. We've got purple table. We've got red table. We've got, again, Mace Windu versus Darth Sidious going on. Right and left hands by Finn Balor, or sort of palm thrusts. Oh, Edge bounces off the steps and into Hell in a Cell. That was nasty. Oof. 5 likes away from 130, by the way, guys. If you haven't already, click the like button. If you're just joining, you're just tuning in now. And also 5 subscribers away from 10,540. As Balor tees off on Edge with a big chop there. And again. Harry says they didn't need to color code this. I wonder what else they've got under the ring that's coloured. Oh, Impaler DDT by Edge. The local pundit says, so this stream has saved me after United's shit game. My wife is in Bulgaria shooting a movie and I've been solo all week. Well done, Owen. Well, thank you for joining us, local pundit. I hope your wife's enjoying her time shooting in Bulgaria. Sounds a lot of fun. And indeed, yes, United was a rough watch earlier today. The question is, what else have they got colour-coded under that ring? We got coloured trash cans. Have we got, Todd says, purple thumbtacks, imagine. Well, we've got, Balor picks up the red kendo stick there. Oh, Edge goes through the table. He goes through the purple table, does Edge. Not only does he go through the table, then it lands on his head. Balor's walking around the cell grunting. Oh, listen to the sound. That was nasty. Oh, he's got a chair that's not coloured this time. It's just, he's got a regular black chair. He just froze the chair at Edge. And unless that's unless they are purple and it's just a very dark purple. Oh, Edge. Big boot to Balor. Edge. Kill switch. Shades of Christian Cage. Edge kind of looks a bit out of it. It's a very strange match so far, really, isn't it? I mean, again, sort of Finn Balor making weird facial movements, coloured weaponry. Edge went for a spear. Small package. Imagine a Hell in a Cell match was won by an inside cradle. That would be so wild. Oh, Demon kicks out at 1. What is Finn Balor doing? Edge just hit a neck breaker. He kicked out at 1, and Finn Balor's laying on the mat going, "Ugh, ugh, ugh, ugh." He looks like the Rock's impression of Goldberg. Well, Edge has got a ladder out. Edge gets the ladder out here. Oh my goodness me. Wow. Edge has just thrown the ladder square in the face of Finn Balor. That's going to take the face paint right off your face. Look at this. Oh my, wow. I mean, luckily Finn managed to get his hands up, but that is concussion. Oh, he's bleeding. He's bleeding a lot. Oh my God. Finn is absolutely gushing blood out of his face. Ah, come on. They've got to get someone inside Hell in a Cell because Finn Balor's... Well, I said they threw the ladder right at his face. I thought he got his hand up. Oh my God. The middle rung hits him right there. He is gushing blood. Gushing. The demon, I mean, it's not much of a demon when you're sort of, you know, when you've got medical teams surrounding you. Now that they're having to improvise here, we've got another injury on our hands. First Shane McMahon, now Finn Balor. What is going on? And they're doing a thing where, you know, the demon's impenetrable. He's just, literally, his face has just been slit open. Look at this. It's the middle rung. Oh, wow. It's the middle rung. Edge is looking for more weapons. But it was weird. It was kind of delayed because he throws the ladder at him and then he's all right. And then Finn sort of gets up, He starts crawling like this, and then literally you just start seeing it on the mat. It just goes whoosh, 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 whoosh. I mean, we haven't even seen Finn Balor on camera since that happened. Are the medical team back out? Edge is sort of trying to... Edge is, at this point, Edge is just trying to fill. He's trying to fill time. He's trying to do something. I don't know what's going on. Demon's back on his feet. Is this okay? I don't know. I don't know if they managed to close it. Oh, double foot stomp. Right to the chest. I mean, the match is just a bit sort of flat now. Oh, he goes for the coup de grace. Moves out the way. Leapfrog. Oh, Edge hits the ladder. Roll up. Edge kicks out too. Oh, and double clothesline. I mean, the thing is with Finn Balor is you can't see, because of the face paint, you can't see what's cut on him. They keep cutting away, doing the wide shots. People hate it in the crowd. Finn Balor hits a sling blade. Well, seemingly Balor's fine. I think it was just one of those ones where you got literally coup de grace. And Edge kicks out. The thing is, though, as well, I mean, I understand you want to be taking care of the people inside in the match, and I get WWE doesn't do blood and all that kind of stuff, and they've got sponsors, but it's Hell in a Cell. You can't talk about, oh, this is the most violent match type in WWE, and it's the Devil's Playground, and then when they get cut, you go, stop the match, get people in. You know, accidents happen. Blood is blood, or kendo stick. And also as well, his character's the demon. He's meant to be impenetrable. You know, so when he does bleed, I mean, if anything, it would enhance the story. Because you're saying you made the demon bleed, but it didn't stop him. Oh, execution from the ladder. Oh, Edge kicks out. Well, it looks like they were able to stop the bleeding, seemingly. And like I said, it was strange because he got the ladder thrown at him. And when he did get the ladder thrown at him, he was fine. And then he got up, and you can see it on the canvas. There was just this massive blood just spitting out of him. And it would appear that, you know, now they've managed to somehow stop it, but still. Some people saying Harvey's saying it's a head injury, which makes it different, or probably the California State Commission interfering. But maybe something like that, or maybe it's just a sponsor thing. Like I said, this match was sponsored by a film. They've got, you know, Snickers and other people sponsoring really PG brands. They don't want it to be associated with blood. I don't know. And also, make no mistake, Finn Balor wouldn't have wanted to stop that match. He'd want to carry on. He wanted to go. He got up and carry on, and he was probably getting told from the back, you have to stop. That table's going to break, by the way. You can see it. That table is bent. That table ain't gonna last. Oh my God, what's he thinking? There just happens to be a platform, by the way. Finn Balor. Oh, it missed. It went through the table. Finn Balor jumped from halfway up Hell in the Cell through the table. You got to give credit to both of them for, a stoppage in the match. The thing slowed down. The crowd just sort of died a death. And they've still managed to get them back. That's not easy. That's when you've got two really experienced people knowing what they're doing. Edge improvised. He sort of went around the ring, distracted him, did as much as he could. Spear! 1, 2. Oh, Balor kicks out. Local pundit says that's what glue's for. Psycho Kid says it's heating up now. Indeed it is. 2 likes away from 130 likes, by the way, guys. 2 likes away as well. 2 subscribers away, excuse me, from 10,540. Crowd chants, "This is awesome." Which, again, I think is a huge credit to the people involved in the match. Considering how this one's played out. Oh, Edge just, teeing off on Balor with a steel chair. The red steel chair on the back. Oh, he's thinking a concerto. Balor's still definitely bleeding as well. But, I mean, if anything, the fact that he's covered in the paint actually helps him because you can't see as much. Here we go. Oh, concerto. Wow. That might be it. Rolls Balor over. This is going to be it. 2, 3. And Edge gets the victory and wins Hell in a Cell. Wow, that match was certainly eventful. I mean, a couple of these segments this evening have been eventful. But Finn Balor, despite getting absolutely sliced in half with a ladder straight to the face, manages to recover, and Edge gets the victory with the concerto. Get your ratings in out of 5. 1, 2, 3, or 4 out of 5. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your ratings in the chat. And Edge gets the victory at WrestleMania after hitting a concerto. Excellent match. No doubt about it. Excellent match. Considering the circumstances as well, I thought they recovered excellently. Nathaniel says 4.5. Mark Riley says 4.75. Local Pundit says 4.5. I would probably give it a 4. I'm gonna give it a nice 4. Maybe I think 4.5 might be a smidge too high for me. Probably a 4. I think if things had gone a bit more smoother, then maybe would have got more. Because they realised as well, with the Balor thing, they lost like 3 or 4 minutes because of it. And if they'd had that extra 4 minutes, maybe they'd have told a bigger story. But yes, I'm going to give it a 4. Billy Assassin says 3.5. Lee gives it 4. Fat Thor gives it a 4. Fat Thor says second loss for the Demon. But again, I think that they recovered very, very well. They had the crowd into it. Is it an all-time WrestleMania Hell in a Cell match? Well, end of an era is the peak Hell in a Cell match for me at WrestleMania. Was it better than the Big Boss Man versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 15 inside Hell in a Cell? Yes, absolutely. And for all the discussion that we were going to see Gangrel and all that kind of stuff, we did not. So realistically, guys, it should be main event time. We've only got one more match remaining. If you're excited for the main event, click the like button. Remember to subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. there is a lot of news in the world of professional wrestling. The biggest being that an announcement is coming tomorrow that WWE has been sold to Endeavor, the parent company of UFC. There is going to be a new company formed, a publicly traded company of WWE and UFC, a combat sports entertainment company. I'm not joking. April 1st was a couple of days ago. That is the big news that is being broke this evening. So, yes, we're going to be covering all of that tomorrow. I'm seeing these WrestleMania parody trailers. Neo says, so with Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor losing their respective matches, what does that say about the Judgment Day as a faction? Well, also, Rhea Ripley's on SmackDown because she won the SmackDown Women's Championship. So that's also a part of it. What did people think of the Hollywood parody trailers this year? I thought they were very well done, but I would still say, in my opinion, the first set of WrestleMania Goes Hollywood trailers back in 2005, that would be my favorite. Kayla Braxton backstage. Oh, Fat Thor saying Joe 2, 3 losses for the Demon. What's this? Bianca Belair backstage with Kayla Braxton. Well, remember as well, they've got to they've got to try and fill some time too, because they lost some time with the Shane McMahon thing and all that kind of stuff. This definitely feels like a very improvised WrestleMania interview. They are filling time right now. They're filling time. They're trying to make up, trying to figure out what's going on. They're trying to clear the ring. Oh, you've got the dance troupe that was part of Bianca's entrance with her. And now we're going to break. And now a promo for Backlash. Obviously, WWE is going to be in Puerto Rico for Backlash. Bad Bunny's going to be hosting. Main event's going to be on the horizon very, very soon, guys. Roman Reigns defending the undisputed WWE Universal Championship against none other than Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. Is it going to be a dream? Is he going to finish his story? Or is it going to be a nightmare for the American One? First Saturday of May, May 6th, San Juan, Puerto Rico. In the Coliseo de Puerto Rico. 166 people watching, guys. So be sure to click a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe as well. Harvey says, just watch the Shane clip back. The funniest part is when Michael Cole does Shane still got it as he does the leap. I know, literally, he jinxed it while he was in midair. He literally went, Shane still got it. Maybe, I don't know what it is, but certainly it's not ankles because Shane Man's ankle snapped in half. And again, think about it. That just entire situation is just so wild. You've got Shane McMahon again, who was last in WWE, was in the 2022 Royal Rumble. He produced the match. His performance was so self-centered and egotistical. He wanted to be in the final two with Brock Lesnar and wanted to get in serious offense. Everyone complained about him so much that that Vince McMahon fired his own son and said, my son is never going to be in WWE again. Shane then comes back at WrestleMania tonight. Bear in mind, people like Bobby Lashley, LA Knight, they can't get matches on the show. Shane comes out, does a leapfrog, breaks his ankle. You could say karma, or you could just say, why is a guy who wasn't even a wrestler anyway, he was a character that did occasionally wrestle and jump off stuff, why is he having a WrestleMania spotlight match when Bobby Lashley can't get one, or LA Knight can't get one? You know, and fair play to Snoop Dogg and fair play to Jessica Carr, the referee, who came up with that improvised finish, but at the same time, it's dumb. It's dumb. I tell you what, Tim White's brother looks exactly like him. I mean, there was, talk about, being smaller WrestleMania cards this year, and people not being happy they weren't making it on the show. I bet they'd be extra pissed off when they see Shane on there, and then when he comes out, he breaks his ankle. I tell you what, Conan's speech of the Hall of Fame was incredible. Conan's speech was great. Everything involving Rey Mysterio this weekend has been awesome. Conan's introduction, Rey's speech, his match against Dominic yesterday, his entrance in the lowrider to Eddie Guerrero's music, Dominic's entrance coming out of the correctional van. It was just awesome. The mask he wore at the Hall of Fame was amazing as well, Rey Mysterio. And then last night he had a Great Muta-inspired mask on. I mean, it must be said as well, we had an absolute WrestleMania classic tonight as well. That Intercontinental Championship triple threat match by far is the match of the night so far. Obviously, we've still got the main event to come, so they can still top that. Night one has been considerably better than night two. You look at the matches so far this evening. Brock defeats Omos in under 5 minutes. It was a showcase match. It wasn't anything more than that. The Women's WrestleMania showcase was very flat. Intercontinental Championship match was tremendous. Raw Women's Championship match was excellent. Don't know what the singles match thing was. Hell in a Cell match was good. There's Stacy Keibler. My goodness me. They're introducing the Hall of Famers as we speak. Andy Kaufman. Icon. Look at it. He's got Andy Kaufman's Intergender Wrestling Championship of the World. The Great Muta sprays the mist once again. After retiring earlier this year. Tim White, represented by his family. Again, Pat White looks exactly like Tim. I mean, exactly. It's incredible. Here's Rey Mysterio again, second night in a row. Now, if they wanted to continue the storyline, they'd have Dominic on the Judgment Day attack him. Look at Ray. They're all in suits. Ray's what kind of suit is that? Is that like an Adidas suit? He's a legend, though. I mean, he is. The fact that he can still do it as well is great. But he is Ray's an icon. Absolute icon. Rey Mysterio, touch of class. Handshakes and hugs all around on the stage. Very deserving. A smaller Hall of Fame class than usual. The Hall of Fame class of 2023. Man, you can tell the Great Mutta's knees are completely shot just by the way he stands. Yeah, Rey Mysterio with that proper Great Muta mask on. As we see a video package for Philadelphia. We've had about how since the Hell in a Cell match, how much time's been added on? We've had like 10 minutes, 15 minutes of video packages and and stuff. But the main event is rapidly approaching unless there's going to be another segment. But I don't know if there will be. Right, speaking of WrestleMania in Philadelphia, they're going to Philadelphia in the United States. Guy's got to take a tattoo. Why are we seeing now a Seth Rollins thing? Can we just get to another match? I mean, literally, what's going on? We've had literally 10 minutes, 15 minutes of just sort of filler. Like I said, clearly they're trying to make up some time. I don't know why, they don't need to. Why not, just get the main event on, and then everyone can have an early night. I mean, I know there's commercials on Peacock, which is why, but my goodness. Over 160 people watching, by the way, guys. We're 13 likes away from 150. See if we can get to 150 likes. That would be amazing. So if you haven't already, click the like button. And be sure to subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. We're 6 likes away from 10,550. We only hit 10,500 this evening. So that would be amazing. If we can get 10,550, that would be nuts. As I mentioned, really, really, really a big couple of days coming up for news here. So we're going to be covering all of it. We're talking about the sale of WWE to Endeavor, an announcement expected tomorrow. I like it because there's commercials on Peacock. We just have to watch Seth Rollins' entrance again. We did literally watch Rollins' entrance twice. But not even like a different version. We're just literally, it just says last night. We're just watching Seth Rollins again. I thought we'd just at least get like a video package or something like that. But no, we're just getting Seth Rollins. But yeah, since the Shane injury, the show's kind of been a bit snake bit, hasn't it? You had the Shane injury, then the Hell in a Cell match with the Bálor injury, and kind of took a while. And now a DraftKings advert. Oh. I just want to get to the main event. This is how you can bet on WWE in the United States. Over here in the UK, you can bet on it as much as you want. Here we go, back outside SoFi Stadium. It's a beautiful stadium, isn't it? I mean, it has to be one of the best indoor stadiums. Well, indoor. It has to be one of the best stadiums in the world. I mean, it only opened up a couple of years ago. Incredible. And then we got TurboTax. I mean, WWE, they're getting $20 million when it comes to sponsorships this year, and you can tell they're making big money from their sponsorships because everything is sponsored this year. Every match, the amount of adverts, holy cow, it's nuts. Hey, go make money. But if I have to see this tax advert again with the guy dancing in front of this swimming pool, I'm gonna push him in. Here we go. Main event time. Let's go. It's Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Universal Championship. Who leaves as undisputed Universal Champion? Is it Roman Reigns? Or is it Cody Rhodes? This is fascinating because what you've got here, you've got Cody Rhodes, who returned at WrestleMania last year. Cody Rhodes since then is undefeated. Cody Rhodes has not lost since WrestleMania last year. Roman Reigns, meanwhile, he's not been defeated in singles action since December 2019. He has been undefeated in WWE for over 1,200 days. That's 1,200 days since Roman Reigns was last defeated in singles action in WWE. He's been Universal Champion for over 900 days. He's closing in on 1,000 next month. Something's got to give. Does Cody win or does Roman Reigns win? That's the question. Poll is in the chat. Let's go. Let's get your predictions in. Is it Cody or is it Roman? You would think the most likely one might be Cody Rhodes. Maybe, just maybe. But could it be Roman Reigns? Again, he's close to 1,000 days. He held up only the WWE Championship on SmackDown. Does Cody finish the story? Or does Roman's story continue? That's the big question. And I mean, look, Vince McMahon's back. Does Vince McMahon come back and go, nope, Roman Reigns keeps him? Do we have some kind of thing where somehow Cody only wins one? We also know there's a new WWE World Championship belt that's coming. It's made, it's ready for TV. That could debut tomorrow night on Raw. Maybe if Cody Rhodes is the new champion. Maybe he wins, and then tomorrow night on Raw they go, oh, by the way, split him. I think, again, match of the night so far is definitely the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. I mean, I think no doubt the atmosphere is going to be electric for these Roman Reigns matches, particularly the ones where it's feasible that the opponent could win, i.e. when he faced Drew McIntyre, it was feasible McIntyre could have won that match. Sami Zayn, it was somewhat feasible he could have won that match in terms of, it felt right. The intensity was there from the crowd. The crowd will be in. The crowd will be into this and up for this one. Because there's the expectation that Cody will win. It's been building to this, but it's not out of the realm of possibility that Roman Reigns wins this. It's not out of the realm whatsoever. And here we go. Here comes the American Nightmare. It's on. It's WrestleMania main event time. Night 2, WrestleMania Sunday, WrestleMania 39, SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles, California. Main event is about to begin. Cody Rhodes' entrance is first. Does he finish the story? There he is. The Cody Vader is back. Cody Rhodes is back. Smash a like on the like button if you're ready for this main event. 6 likes away from 150. The big whoa. 2 subscribers away from 10,550. My question is, do you guys do this? Because I do this quite a bit. When they come out, particularly for these big matches, you have a look on their face and you sort of say to yourself, does this look like a guy that knows he's going to win or going to lose? Does Cody Rhodes have the I'm annoyed because I'm going to lose face? Or does he have the look on his face where he's happy because he's about to win the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship? I'm not sure. What do you guys think? I don't know. I feel like he's got a look on his face where maybe he feels like he should be winning and he's not going to. Very interesting. Or does he have a look on his face where he's a bit like, nah, I'm just so in the zone. I want to kill this. I want to crush this. I'm not sure. Cody Rhodes going over to his wife, Brandy. His young daughter, his mother's there. Obviously, the widow of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. He's properly tugging on the heartstrings. He's picked up his daughter in front of the world. There you go. Luke Harper's son. -1. Brody Lee Jr. Cody Rhodes was part of the conversation. He was with Amanda Huber when she told Brody Jr. that his father had passed away. But surely Cody Rhodes got to win now, because if he doesn't win, if he doesn't win, I think he's got to win. Or, no, I don't know. Two likes away from 150, guys. Be sure to subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. Main event time. Will he finish the story? Again, the poll is in the chat. Nearly 100 votes. It's close. 54% of you think Cody Rhodes is going to win. 46% of you say Roman Reigns. There's something in me. There is something in me that says that Roman Reigns might be winning this one. I just don't know what it is. Big fight feel. I just feel like we're close to 1,000 days. I don't know. I don't know if they might do the whole thing of, you know, he came back, but his story is not going to be finished tonight. Maybe it's get finished later on. Look at this. It's a bunch of pianos. Are we going to get a live playing of the piano of Roman Reigns' theme? Roman Reigns got to come out to pianos. It does feel like a big fight feel, though, doesn't it? No doubt about it. They're playing Roman Reigns' theme by piano. It's a heck of an entrance. I'm just drinking in the piano. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm just listening to piano. Well, that was pretty cool. Here he comes. Listen to the stadium erupt. WWE's biggest star. The megastar they have in their midst at the moment. The head of the WWE, the tribal chief, the head of the table. Call him what you want. He is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. But for how much longer? He's been Universal Champion for over 900 days. He's closing in on 1,000. If he wins tonight, he's going to be very, very close to getting there. Again, the big story is, they talk about Cody Rhodes finishing the story, but maybe the biggest story is Roman Reigns. Is there still more chapters, more pages to be written, or is this the storybook ending for the longest reigning champion in modern day WWE history? Roman wears the WWE Championship round his waist. Paul Heyman carries the Universal Championship over his shoulder, but hands it to the Tribal Chief, flanked by Solo Sikoa, interestingly, as well. Points to the sky as pyro envelops SoFi Stadium. $945 days. This is big. This is very, very, very big. Seventh WrestleMania main event for Roman Reigns. I mean, he's on a run since 2020 that is almost unparalleled. You know, I think you have to put him up there with your Cenas, with your, maybe he's not on the level, I don't know, of a Rock or a Hogan. He's the modern day equivalent. He really is. And because he's an exclusive kind of figure at this point, because he doesn't appear all the time, he does have this big spectacle status. When they put him on shows now, they sell tickets. When they put him on television, they draw ratings. This guy is a bona fide superstar in every essence of the word. And again, the question would be, at a time which we're going to enter a new era of WWE owned by Endeavor, are we going to enter a new era with a new champion? Or is the constant going to remain in WWE? Does Roman Reigns have a look on his face, knowing that his work is about to be complete and his title reign is about to end? Only 4 men in the history of WWE have held a world championship longer than Roman Reigns. Pedro Morales, Bob Backlund, Hulk Hogan, and Bruno Sammartino. That's it. Only 4 people have held it longer. Leo says, again, how many times has a Royal Rumble winner lost his main event match at WrestleMania? It's happened. Edge just a couple of years ago at WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar last year at WrestleMania against Roman Reigns. It's happened twice in recent years. Points to the sky. Roman Reigns also makes history, becoming the first person to defend a world championship at 3 consecutive WrestleManias in the same title reign. There have been champions that have defended the championship at 3 consecutive WrestleManias, but nobody's done it in the same title reign before. Again, this is unprecedented stuff. As Reigns holds up both titles high above his head. Of course, 2 titles that he unified this time last year. Defeating Brock Lesnar to capture the WWE Championship and merge it with the Universal Championship. There we go, big fight feel. Undisputed Universal Championship on the line. As Samantha Irvin does the ring introductions. Cody Rhodes with the scar on his shoulder for that torn pectoral muscle that he suffered at Hell in a Cell last year. Look at that. Kind of split. I think there are people that want Cody to win, but there are also people that want Roman to retain. Samantha Irvin absolutely kills it with the in-ring introductions, doesn't she? Again, both getting mixed reactions. No doubt about it. Both getting mixed. You probably said the crowd's more in favor for Cody, but there certainly are people in the building that want Roman Reigns to retain and make it to 1,000 days. What are we getting here? Paul Heyman's got a microphone. I'm thinking shenanigans. I'm thinking shenanigans. Oh, they're going to split the titles. They're going to split the titles. Wait a minute, he's going to say something. They're going to split. Paul Heyman's got a microphone. Roman Reigns is going to say something. Or is he just going to say, acknowledge me? He says, acknowledge me. Are we going to get anything about titles or anything like that? No, I don't think so. Okay. He just throws his microphone away. Okay, it's fine. I thought they were going to do something like where they split them. I was like, no way. So both championships are indeed on the line. Undisputed Universal Championship. No shenanigans. Let's go. The bell has rung. The WrestleMania Night 2 Sunday main event is underway. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Undisputed Universal Championship. Here we go. It took a while to get here, but indeed, here we go. The two just facing off in the middle of the ring. Think of the people that Roman Reigns has defeated along the way. John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, Daniel Bryan, Edge, Cesaro. The list goes on and on. Collar and elbow tie up to start this one out. Roman Reigns, he's shaking his finger. See the poll in the chat. Over 240 votes, and it is pretty much even. 51% of you say that Roman Reigns is going to win this match. 49 saying Cody Rhodes. I think that goes to show. A couple of weeks ago, the general feeling was that Cody Rhodes was winning this one. As we've got closer, there is a feeling that maybe, just maybe, Roman Reigns could win. Headlock takeover by Cody Rhodes. Side headlock continues from Cody. Crowd chanting for Cody Rhodes. Goes under, kick to the gut. Oh, drop down and there's the right hand. Shades of gold dust. And now Roman Reigns is going to take a bit of a breather. He says, no thank you. I'm good. I'll go to the outside. Paul Heyman giving some words of advice, some inspiration to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns being told to smash him by Paul Heyman. Reigns slowly getting back in the ring. If you've never seen a Roman Reigns World Championship match, this is what he does. He starts things very, very, very slow. He has a slow, methodical pace. It builds to a crescendo. He has the crowd eating out the palm of his hand. That's what he's done throughout the entirety of this title reign. Irish whip. Oh, big reverse elbow by Roman Reigns. As Reigns points to the sky. Oh, close on across the chest. And another one. Continuing over and over again. Reigns going to hit the ropes here. Oh, went for a boot, missed it. And a big drop kick by Cody. Drop kick on the bridge of the nose. Reigns looks a bit shocked. Reigns kicks out at 1. And now he grabs a hold. Work it on the shoulder. Cody working across the arm. Think of the journey that Cody Rhodes has been on there, by the way. You know, from 7 years ago, he was Stardust on SmackDown. Goes away, gets over on the Indies, starts a rival company. Now he's in the main event of WrestleMania. Oh, went for a disaster kick, caught. Power bomb by Roman Reigns. And Reigns gets a 2 count. Rhodes kicks out. Oof. Oof. Kick to the shoulder by Reigns. And a big right hand there as well. Oof. Knee to the head. Referee admonishing Reigns, giving him the 5 count before he gets disqualified. Reigns looking out across the sea of people inside SoFi Stadium. Oh, big vertical suplex, float over. Staring into the camera. There have been rumors, by the way, that possibly Roman Reigns, if he loses, is going to take some time off. We might not see him until SummerSlam or something like that. Again, don't know how accurate that is because, again, he could retain this evening. Oof, big vertical suplex once again. This time dropping Cody Rhodes right on his tailbone. Again, the polls kind of switched once again. We've now got nearly 300 votes in the poll, with 49% saying Roman Reigns is going to win and 51% saying Cody Rhodes. So this is quite interesting. People still pretty undecided. Oh, Rhodes skins the cat, jumps back in. And Cody Rhodes sends Roman Reigns out to the floor. Oh, Rhodes goes for the boot. Oh, and Cody Rhodes goes face first into the ring apron. Oof, hip toss. Cody Rhodes lands on the ramp. What we got here? Body slam. Oof. Body slam onto the ramp. Listen to the sound. Splat! Lands on the entrance ramp. Does Cody Rhodes there. And again, Roman Reigns really taking his time. Solo Sikoa lingering at ringside as well. Could maybe imply that maybe Solo gets involved in the finish. Oh. Oh. Cody Rhodes body slams Roman Reigns onto the entrance ramp this time. Again, what a story for Solo Sikoa as well. He only made his main roster debut in September at Clash at the Castle. Fast forward all the way to April, he's part of the main event match at WrestleMania. Not bad for him. Punch to the gut by Roman. Oh, blocked. Oof. Now Rhodes rolls back into the ring, breaks the count, goes to the outside. Oof. Big right hand to the forehead by Rhodes. Rolls Reigns back into the ring. Solo Sikoa just lingering. What's Solo Sikoa doing? He's going from under the ring. Oh, steel chair right to the side. Referee didn't see it. Wow, wow, wow. Roman Reigns looks surprised. Oh, the drive-by. Cover. Seeing a replay of Solo Sikoa hitting Cody Rhodes with a chair. Bang. Bang, and then that big drive-by right to the face of Cody Rhodes. Look at this. I mean, this just goes to show how close it is in the poll. 333 votes. It is 50-50. Just switched now to Cody Rhodes, but it keeps switching back and forth. Back to 50-50. It's very, very, very close at the moment. SoFi Stadium chanting Cody. There's certainly a buzz ahead of this one. There is anticipation inside SoFi Stadium. And Solo Sikoa again gets involved. Oh, big clothesline. Turns Rhodes inside out. Oof, Cody kicks out. Cody Rhodes went to hit the ropes and Solo grabbed his foot. And then he's got turned inside out. Bang, big lariat. Oof. The question is someone going to come to ringside to maybe, to try and even the score? Could we see the Usos make an appearance after dropping the tag team championships last night? Could we see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn also make an appearance, the new tag team champions? I mean, they're all part of the story, so anything's possible. Crowd all over Roman Reigns. Big boos. Cody selling the ribs at this point again. Reigns throws Rhodes between the ropes. Reigns, it looks like he's going to try and move some furniture around. I think he's done playing the games. Michael Cole says, he's clearing both announce tables. We could get a double announce table spot here. Roman wants to make Cody Rhodes pay. Oh, slams Cody Rhodes off the announce table. I mean, what we could see, and I wouldn't be shocked by this, is Solo Sikoa keeps getting involved. Eventually, Cody neutralizes him, or the referee throws Solo out, and then that people will just assume there's not going to be no outside interference, and then we see the Usos get involved. I could see something like that. Roman Reigns points to the sky. Reigns is thinking powerbomb from one table to another. Rhodes trying to block. Oh, back body drop through the table. I mean, it took a while to get there. Michael Cole's going crazy at ringside. Cody breaks the count. Look at this. It took a moment for them to get up. But backdrop from one table to another. Roman Reigns through the table. Oh, puts him back in the ring. Reigns cuts him off with a forearm, hits the post. Oh. Another drop down and big right hand. Up over the top. Scoop slam. He's just doing Dustin Rhodes' gimmick at the moment. SoFi trying to cheer Cody on. Disaster kick. Oh, Cody cutter. Wow, I thought he was going to go for a disaster kick. Cody cut. This might be it. Oh, that was close. Michael Cole's. I think Michael Cole's going to have a heart attack on commentary. Oh, my goodness me. Look at this. Cody cutter. Bang. Reigns just eats it as well. Oh, be sure to smash a like on the like button if you haven't already. Over 200 people watching. See if we can get to 175 likes. Be sure to subscribe as well. Bottom right hand corner. Cody Rhodes. Stomping on Reigns. Reigns might be in trouble. Reigns is going to eats a suicide dive and just absolutely pins Roman Reigns against the barricade. That was nasty. The whiplash of the tribal chief against the barricade. That was rough. Cody throws Roman back in the ring. Oh, Solo with the weight belt. He took the belt off the kid. The official heard it. Is he going to throw him out? Solo Sikoa's going crazy at ringside. Solo's been ejected from ringside. Did he take the weight belt off the kid? Or was it his own weight belt? I don't know. But Solo Sikoa hit Cody Rhodes with a weight belt. The referee says, Solo, you've got to leave. Solo been sent to the back. Look at that. Oh. Reigns now has got the weight belt. What's Reigns gonna do? Oh, super kick by Cody. He's gonna do it. Crossroads. Crossroads. Is this gonna be it? 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out. Whew. I wasn't sure. I just wasn't sure at that point. Reigns is going to use the weight belt. It gets taken off of him. Rhodes hits the crossroads. Super kick. Crossroads. Whoa. Cody Rhodes sounds a look as if to say, oh, I can't believe it. Still work to be done. Still time to go. Oh, jawbreaker by Roman Reigns. Oh, and a big headbutt. Oh, and a big club blow to the back of the head. Back of the head, back of the neck. Paul Heyman selling a look of concern on his face. Roman throws Rhodes over the top. Rhodes manages to hang on. He's still selling his ribs, so he's looking to skin the cat once again. Oh, he's caught him. Oh. Rock bottom. Rock bottom. 1, 2. Oh, Cody kicks out 2. If you're enjoying this match, hit the like button. Look at this. Rock bottom. Shades of Dwayne. This one's still all to play for. The chat, the poll in the chat is still 50-50. Over 400 votes. It's still 50-50. Roman Reigns is nodding his head. He's feeling it. We're in deep waters in this match. This is going to be fascinating. Oh, he's going to go for a Superman punch. Superman. Nope. Oh, Cody was going to... Pedigree. I hear pedigree. He wouldn't win it with a pedigree, would he? 2. Oh. He kicked out just again. He kicked out Triple H's move. Could you imagine if Cody Rhodes won the undisputed WWE Universal Championship with a pedigree on Roman Reigns after smashing the throne? What a story that would be. Ugh. Look at this. Goes for the Superman punch. It's reversed. Double underhook. Pedigree. This crowd are still in disbelief. Cody Rhodes is trying to fire up. The crowd is going crazy. The crowd is rumbling. Oh, duck under. So, Superman punch. He might have knocked him out. 1, 2. Oh, Cody kicks out. 4. Rhodes went for the disaster kick. Superman punch right across the face. Take a look at this. Springboard turns around. Good night. Boom. Right across the jaw. Eats a Superman punch. Oof. Paul Heyman losing his mind at ringside. Paul Heyman still trying to psych up Roman Reigns. Crowd chant, "This is awesome." Indeed it is. Paul Heyman saying that he's ready to be beat. Setting up for the spear. Oh, jumps over. Oh, kicks out. What's he going for again? He's going for the figure 4. Figure 4 leg locks locked in. He's going for the figure 4. Dusty's used this move. And the referee's going to count the shoulders as well. He has won matches counting the shoulders before, Cody. Roman's trying to fight it. He's got a roll to his stomach, reverse the leverage. You know how it goes. Classic pro wrestling. Rolls over, reverses the pressure. Cody crawls his way, grabs the bottom rope. Cody trying to give himself a bit of a pep talk. Exhaustion, agony, noise from SoFi Stadium. Listen to the crowd. Still unsure about what's going to happen. Reigns. Oof. Big right hand to Cody. Cody responds with one of his own. And another one just teeing off. Forearm by Rhodes. Forearm by Reigns. Oof. And again. Oh, big punch to the gut. Oh, Reigns hung up across the top rope. Cody climbing to the top now. Jumps over. Hits the rope. Spear! Bang! 1, 2. Cody kicks out. You get the feeling that one spear, that's the first time he's hit the spear. So that's not going to be enough. We're at one finisher apiece. The question is, who's going to hit the finisher next? A spear from Roman. It's not the first time people have kicked out the spear, though. Cody kicks out. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. We're only 30 likes away from 200, which I think would be a record for a live watch along. So click that like button. Be sure to subscribe. I appreciate all of your support over WrestleMania weekend. We are going to be live for a post show after this discussing whoever is the brand new Undisputed Universal Champion, that is. Cody Rhodes. Is he going to finish the story? Oh, these forearms just raining down across the face of Cody Rhodes. Are we going to get to those 1,000 days? That's the question. Reigns taking his time. He says now it's over. Oh, he's going for a guillotine. Guillotine. He's going to try and choke out Cody Rhodes. Imagine he wins this by submission. Could you imagine? He has beaten people during this title reign with this move. The stadium trying to make Cody Rhodes fire up. Cody's fading. Cody keeps the arm up. He's trying to remain alive here. Oh, locks it in. Wraps the legs. He's grapevined him. This could be it. Cody trying to remain alive. But it doesn't look good. Oh, I think he's going to slip out. He manages to slip out. And now he's raining down the right hands. He's in the mount position on Roman Reigns. He's raining down rights and lefts. Oh, he kicked the ref. We've got a ref bump. Oh, dear. Our third ref bump of the weekend. We had one in the Austin Theory Cena match. We had one at NXT Stand and Deliver. We've got one in the main event. What is going to happen? Oh, Now what do you do? No referee. Now, the rest of the entirety of the crowd now goes, what's going to happen? Do the Usos come out? Do Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn come out? People's heads are turning to the entrance ramp. Cody Rhodes back to his feet. But there is no official at the moment. He's going for another crossroads. Ah, it's the Usos. The Usos are out once again. Get ready for Kevin and Sami. Get ready for Kevin and Sami. One D. One and done. Now get ready. Here's Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. The new tag team champions are here as well. The Bloodline storyline is really culminating. Jimmy and Jay thrown out the ring by Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And oh my goodness me. Kevin Owens, stunner. Sami Zayn's going to hit a haluva kick. This is going to be Cody Rhodes to win. Sami Zayn. Haluva kick. Now the Usos and Kevin Owens and Sami are going to brawl. Roman Reigns has been taken down with a stunner and a haluva kick. Either they win, or this is going to be the greatest near fall of all time. Rhodes is going in for the cover, and the referee's coming back in. Is this going to be it? Cover. 1, 2. Ah! He kicked out. Oh, you just thought, is that going to be enough? No, it's not. Reigns kicks out. Paul Heyman's on his knees at ringside. Somehow, some way, Roman Reigns is still in it. Cody Rhodes, what else can they do? Incredible stuff. Oof. Reigns and Rhodes still teeing off. Headbutt by Roman. Right hand by Cody. Oof. What a right hand by Cody Rhodes again. Oh, big forearm. Oof. Oof. Kick to the gut. Oof. Big forearm by Reigns. They're both just sort of stumbling around on their feet. Oh, big uppercut there. Another uppercut by Roman on Cody. He's going to go for a Superman punch. Oof. He's going to do the flip-flop and fly. Here we go. Shades of the American Dream. Flip-flop and fly. He's going to hit a bionic elbow. Oh, and another one. Here we go. He's going to go crossroads. This is going to be it. This is the moment. Crossroads. Oh, no. He's going to go for a second. Paul Heyman, no. Paul Heyman's up on the apron. Paul Heyman, he's not allowing it. Oh, Solo Sikoa again. Samoan Spike. Samoan Spike. Roman's going to win. No way. No way. Hit a spear. Spear. He's going to win. 1, 2, 3. Roman won. Oh my God. Roman Reigns wins. The story is not over. The story is not finished. Roman Reigns has retained the undisputed Universal Championship. You thought Cody Rhodes was gonna finish the story. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow, wow, wow. Incredible. People doubted. They said Rhodes had to win, and he has not. More screwy finish. That's what happens. Wow. What about Vince being back then? Incredible. Wow. The story does not end for Roman. Cody wanted to finish the story. Roman Reigns retains the Universal Championship. Oh my God. Roman Reigns once again retains the Universal Championship. The greatest title run of the modern era continues. Wow. People are not going to be happy. People are not going to be happy at all. But Roman Reigns, he's holding those championships for 1,000 days. There's a chicken in the ring. Someone's thrown a chicken into the ring. And the question now is if Cody hasn't won, Cody doesn't win, so who's it going to be? Who's going to be that one that does it? You see, it was Solo Sikoa came back in, hit the Samoan spot. Well, we know what the feud for after WrestleMania is going to be. It's going to be Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. Wow. Be sure to hit the like on the like button. Because Roman Reigns is still the undisputed Universal Champion. And look at Cody Rhodes' face. Unless, again, they're going to tell the story of Rhodes winning the title at a later date. That might be what they decide to do. Rhodes looks devastated. Reigns just said, if it ain't broke. Well, maybe he really means something by that. Basically saying, if it ain't broke, then why should we change it? And what he means is the title reign. Wow, there you go, guys. Who saw that coming, eh? Who saw that coming? Some people did, in fairness, when it comes to the chat. Some people saw that coming. But Roman Reigns has retained the undisputed Universal Championship. We will be live in just a couple of minutes to run through this card, to review it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you're watching afterwards, be sure to smash a like on the like button on the way out. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll speak to you again in just a few seconds.
Hey guys, thank you for watching, listening, streaming, or however you come across this video today. Be sure to click on the video on the right there to watch our next video, or click the bottom there to subscribe, or the bottom right hand corner. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again very soon.